Oh, oh. Let's see what happens. Live chat, top chat. It's not me over there. Bobby Kohler. Good morning. How goes it? Raining here. And where is your neck of the woods? I don't know how long it's been raining. It wasn't raining when I went to bed last night. But it looked like it was going to. Yes, it did. North Carolina. It's a good place to be. What's the matter, Elvis? Can I help you, sir? Dang, it's cold. At least it feels cold to me. It does. Down east. I'm from eastern North Carolina, where the rattlesnakes roam. I know. We'll see what happens this morning. It's been an interesting few days for sure. Wow, I got all this crap open. Let me just cut off some of this crap. Which one was that? Oh, that was the one from last night. That's got to be closed. We'll see. Come on, blanket, warm me up. Sun, come out, do something. We got to have change. Elvis, it's too early for that. It's just rain. It's just rain. I can't believe Iron Dog 63 wasn't on this morning. I was shocked. His internet must really suck big time. Because he was doing it every morning. We shall see. Now we'll find out something else. Let's go see if the notifications are going out this morning. Because that'll be another thing I'll be wondering about. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Oh, that's a good sign there. Pickerick 2 got one. Just now. Wow, that was like delayed, wasn't it? Wait, go YouTube. You're my hero. Gene Chambers. They are, brother. Yes, they are. You live in the western part of the state. Yeah, sort of. more mid state, more or less, right in the middle. Not necessarily. I'm like an hour from the mountains and a few hours from the coast. So, right in the middle. Good morning, Aaron Willis. How are you doing? We got nice hot weather. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. I went to bed with a net shirt on and some pajama bottom. Woke up, come outside. Holy cow, what happened? That was like the change I was looking for. I just wasn't ready for that big a change. Because it was like 93 yesterday, which was a cool down. Today, '62. 92 to 62 is way different, in case y'all didn't know. I mean, way different. Way. Kirsten Music. Good morning, Kirsten. It's really early in the morning here. Not so much there. I know it's not. If you dressed, I put a link in. I remember the last time. 57. I'm wrapped up in a blanket, Gene. I ain't used to that. I'd rather have the hot. I admit it. Yes. I'd rather have the hot and humid. I can always take clothes off, but I can't get enough on when it's too cold. Yes, I'm dressed this time. That's a funny thing to say to somebody first thing in the morning. Are you dressed yet? It's early for me, not her. Morning, Teresa. Brr. Good morning, Gracie. Hello, Gracie. Oh crap! I need to get some more of that stuff. Not yet though. I still got plenty in this one. Don't forget you. Oh no, this ain't to grab that tiger one. The road to my heart is paved with all prints. Isn't that cute? I'm still yawning. Me too, Gracie. I'm almost still yawning. Hair on my tongue. Don't even want to talk about that. And there's my friend Kirsten.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm still trying to get awake. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses in the rain. You can't see my eyes.
Yeah, I'm over here, so I'm awake for a couple hours now.
Not me. I literally just climbed out of bed. I let the dog out to pee and brought the computer with me. I hope I ain't missing nothing here. I can't see it without the glasses. Oh. Yeah, it turned cold on me.
Yeah, I heard.
Like
we're finally getting some summer back.
Yeah.
Last week was the max temperature of 69 degrees. And today it's going to be 84.
So summer's almost the opposite there, right? Not quite.
How do you mean opposite?
Like in Australia, it's just starting to, what is it?
Winter. Over here is still summer.
It's still summer, yeah. Okay. That's only 6 hours. It couldn't be that much different, yeah.
Nah, it's not that bad. I apologize for the squeaky noises.
You don't care. You don't care. It's fine. Tea works for me, says Gracie. She's in England. Instead of coffee. I did not expect that.
And
72.
UK, it's going to be 30 over here.
30.
Yeah, 30 degrees. Yes.
Now that's cold. That's cold.
No, Celsius.
Oh, Celsius. That's hot. That's hot. You said degrees, You said degrees. When
Celsius.
uh,
That's the only stupid thing. I have to calculate everything.
yeah.
Celsius to Fahrenheit,
And
meters to feet.
us Americans, we're horrible at it. We would not accept that system. We just wouldn't do it. Just refused.
I still don't get it though.
And it is a better system, in all honesty, to be honest with you. It really is.
It doesn't make sense for me.
Really?
Really. Why do I have to do everything times 2.2?
Yeah.
What is that 2.2? It doesn't make sense.
Just dread the white stuff when it starts. No, I'm not ready for that either, Gene.
Oh no. Not yet.
I don't get a lot of snow here, though. Gene does. He's in Maine.
Last year I think we had like 2 inches of snow.
Good morning, Renda. I'm tired of typing slow. Tired of typing slow. You can type fast if you want to. You don't have to type slow. Yeah, our system's based on the king's foot. Something makes perfect sense. When does it work? Morning, Christy. Rick, Elvis, Christy, everyone. You can't see. Do you see the chat though? Right here on the laptop. Yeah, you can see.
I see the chat now, yeah.
Yeah.
I switched, I was in the wrong one.
I get so many people that can't see it. So chat in the window. Come on, coffee. You got to start working. Don't do that, Elvis. It's too early. I'm jealous. I ain't gonna tell you what he's doing. Stop it. Get off my foot. What time is it there, Rick? 8:11 a.m. here. What time is it there, Kristen?
It's 2:11 p.m.
Enjoyed your live feed the other day with Kato. Kato's a good dude. He really is. I like Kato. I've been knowing him for several years now. And he's awesome. He really is. He's outspoken kind of dude, too. He'll tell you what he thinks in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, he'll do that. Good morning, Renda.
Good morning. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning.
I had to look at your name twice and make sure I didn't say it wrong.
Kirsten.
I didn't want to call you Kristen. I'm sure that happens all the time.
A lot of well, so far I don't think any American pronounced my name right.
I did, didn't I?
Kirsten.
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 Kirsten. Oh, Kirsten.
That's it.
K-I-R.
Well, I said Kirsten, but it's Kirsten.
Exactly. We pronounced it.
I looked before I said it to see if the R was before the I or after the I.
The R.
Oh, I gotta go pick Emily up. I just ate the best blueberry muffin, Rick. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, I missed it. The blueberry muffin.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Holy crap.
Well, I looked for you this morning. You and Bobby weren't on, so.
I looked for Bobby and he wasn't on. He wasn't on last night either. I went back live after you came there. Never mind. You remember. Oh,
Yeah, you did this music thing. I was in there.
After the
And
music for an hour and a half.
I had to go to bed.
Oh, I did after that.
I need my beauty sleep. I'm sure that's what Bobby's doing, is sleeping, which is good.
Yeah, but that's a long one for him.
Yeah, I told him he's going to get sick if he keeps doing that. Not good for him.
I want to look on Bobby's YouTube so he won't be upset. So he wasn't. Oh, no, he wasn't on. No, there was no upset in there. I retract that.
I was over at Allison's live stream this morning. I went up on her panel. That was fun. I don't really do that with her that often.
I should have
Something
warned.
different.
Should have warned you
Warned me what?
about
Oh, I've known Allison for a long time.
Abby.
Allison and Lisa
Good,
and all of them.
good. I love them to death. I love
I
to
know
go to
it.
live streams too. It's a totally different than what we do here. You know,
Yeah.
like and they like
They
Anderson.
love seeing it. They
Totally
like
different.
seeing it in New Hampshire. They all want to move here. I want to live where Linda lives. I'm like, well, then buy my house.
Allison used to live here. Allison used to live here in North Carolina. Before she moved to Texas.
And I was driving on my golf cart, and somebody in the chat thought I was playing a video game.
Go ahead and smoke it if you want to, Kirsten.
I was. I just let it.
You don't have to be shy.
Just a
What are
little.
we playing? What are we
You
playing?
already-
Puff, puff, pass? Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah.
I'm smoking. What are these things? Newports.
Be good.
It's a bit early for me for one of them. I might have to go back to sleep. Cup of tea is waking me up, says Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
She said hi, Mama Miranda, earlier. I'm just barely functioning.
And who else is in there? Christy and Jean.
Yes,
Good morning.
Christy's there, Jean. Teresa, living and learning. Bobby Cola. And see
Look at
Bobby.
the sky. Look at how blue the sky is. It's like a weird blue color. It's pretty.
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
It just changed colors. That was really weird.
Your trees are green too.
Yeah, it looks so different in the camera than it does in real life. In real life, it doesn't look as good. And the camera makes it look fabulous.
Christy said good morning.
So I left my house this morning and I forgot my coffee. And
Ah.
Tom called me and he said, honey, you missing something? And I'm looking around. I'm like, no. He goes, your coffee. I got your coffee thermos. I was like, oh, crap. He goes, where are you? I said, I'll pull over. So I pulled over on the side of the road and I sat there and he brought it to me.
Oh, that was
Such a
sweet.
keeper. Such a keeper.
Mhm. Was Art's live stream on Diana's channel? Yes. Yes, it was. Yes. Gracie, she did an art stream yesterday. Leon Matthews was on there. I think he was the one doing black and white watercolors. I think that's what's called.
I'm going to pick Emily up.
He was only there for a little while though. No, not he was only there. What am I saying? Oh crap. I was only there for a little while. Yeah. She put me up on the big screen. I was like, no, not on that big screen.
No.
Jumbotron.
That's what Brittany says. Get me off the Jumbotron, Rick. Every time. Get me off the Jumbotron.
Rick, when I get back to work, I'll come back. I just wanted to say good morning real quick. I'm going to go pick Emily up.
All right.
Okay.
I'll email you the link. Does that work? That way you won't have to keep getting it in the chat.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Perfect. I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
Okie dokie. And it's back to me and Kirsten. Wow, the birds are starting to sing. I hope it's going to quit raining.
How's Elvis doing?
He was right here laying at my feet. I said something to him, and he took off.
Oh, he felt offended.
Yes, he did. He felt very offended, I think. He didn't like the fact he gets over here and lays on my feet, puts my feet to sleep. He's so heavy now.
Yeah, mine does it too.
I bet
They
yours
slide
does.
on my feet.
I bet yours. Does yours have to be touching you? They get up against you and touch you?
Preferably, yes.
Gene said he's going to get the toys next door. I hope not. The yard is full of toys. The neighbors are going to come over here and bring the cops and confiscate all the toys back one day. Elvis is a kleptomaniac, Kristen.
Oh,
Yeah. And he does it so politely, too. He goes over and plays with the dogs. And as soon as I've watched him, I can barely see through the woods to that neighbor's house. It's a long ways away, but I can see it if I get just right in one little spot. They wait till they go back. As soon as they turn around and go back in the house and grab something, he eases his way back over here just like nothing's going on. You can tell he actually knows what he's doing.
he's smart.
And looks for me when he gets over here because I've said something to him so much about stealing the stuff.
Wolfgang had a little accident like 2 weeks ago now. Beethoven ran into him full speed and he tipped over, and he was limping for a couple days. There's
Oh,
nothing bad wrong with him, but he's a pussy. He milks it. So as soon as he walks by me, he limps, and as soon as he goes into the kitchen, he runs. Like nothing wrong with him.
There's nothing
As
wrong
soon as he comes close, he's limping. Like, look at me. Look at
Yeah.
poor.
That's so funny. It's amazing how smart they are like that. It's incredible.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing. He's getting that sympathy from you, like, rub me, Mom. Look.
Yeah. I'm so poor. Oh, look at me. Poor me.
It was funny. Oh my God.
But he fooled me a couple days with it. I was really upset. I was worried, you know. It's like there's really something wrong until I saw him running. Why? Until he sees.
I can't see out of those things. Same prescription too, but I can read out of them and I can see further like this out of these. Both of them prescriptions.
I need some sunglasses on with the.
Tired but okay. Thanks, Gene. Boy, this day is getting started slow. It's a Saturday, I think.
Yes, it is. By the way, if I get a phone call, I'm out. Just so you know.
All right.
Phone call from Tennessee.
Ooh. I know you're looking forward to that one.
Yes, I do. Especially with the weather now, the connection breaks all the time.
Those bracelets you talked about are cool. That is so freaking cool.
Yeah, it is.
Would freak me out though the first time. Hey,
It did freak me out the first time, first night. Oh, damn. I jumped up from the bed. I was asleep. Did it a couple times more. Like yesterday, I was just sitting doing things and I didn't expect it at all. I jumped up. It's like, what's buzzing on my hand?
I bet it would. I looked at those watches we were talking about, the Apple watches, but I just bought this phone and this laptop and all this stuff. I couldn't quite do the watch. I said, no way, I can't afford all that.
No, Apple Watch is expensive. You look at that too. But it works
So-
too.
You can do the same thing with the Apple Watch. Is that what you were saying the other day?
Basically, with the Apple Watch, you can send your heartbeat to each other.
Oh wow! Now that would be cool.
Yeah.
You know, when you're talking to people on the phone, if you turn the phone up like this, the vibration from a phone actually feels like someone's breath. You know, it's kind of trippy sometimes.
I never did it like that.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
I've been laying on the pillow talking to someone and lay the phone down beside me so I could hear them, and all of a sudden you start feeling that through the phone. And every time they talk, it's like you can feel their breath. Rick, I'm going to make a few mugs with pot leaves in the epoxy. Oh, 420 friendly, Gene. You know me. I think it's medicine.
Yeah, it is.
I still think it's ridiculous. There's tobacco growing everywhere here where I live, but you can't grow that. No, that's kind of silly.
If you had the opportunity to visit the Netherlands, what are the things that you want to do?
If I had the opportunity, let me hold on. I need to put these earbuds in. Something about these speakers on this laptop suck.
Aw. If you had the opportunity to go to the Netherlands, what were the things you want to do, want to see?
I would love to go to Japan.
I'm talking about the Netherlands, my
Oh,
country.
the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to get this all screwed up, but the Netherlands and Holland the same place?
Yeah.
Yeah, the windmills and all that stuff. I think that's cool, and I know they've got them like big time everywhere now, like the newfangled ones, the new stuff with the light shines through them and flips light all around all over the place.
We have those old windmills, like every little town has one.
Mm-hmm. But the little bitty towns and stuff all through Holland, I would love to see that. I'm sure that it still have the wooden shoemaker somewhere in there, you know.
There are about 10 or 12 left.
Really?
Yeah. It's a dying profession.
I had a feeling it was, but I think that's pretty cool. I'd love to see that old style Holland. I'd love to see it.
What about the red light district?
I would like to go look at there. I don't think I'd want to participate in it because I probably would.
I walked through there many times in Amsterdam and Eindhoven, different city.
Mm-hmm. Amsterdam too. I'd love to go there. Yeah. Smoking is legal here on the street. It was in California too. I walked around the block smoking it with a friend of mine. Smoked one just to be doing it, you know. And it was weird because no one paid attention except some tourist that walked up like, oh, look, those freaks smoking weed. There's always a tourist. Oh, Gracie's here.
Over here, it's like accepted, but it's not legal in some. Hi.
Hey, Gracie.
Hi.
Yeah, that's the deal for sure. And most of the United States thinks it should be legal. It's like 80% in all the polls, I believe, or 80 or 90%. They just can't get together and vote on it in each individual states because it's like 50 friggin' countries all wrapped into one.
Yeah, well, over here they have now a policy that every city can decide if they want smoking on the street legal or not. So my city is illegal, but I live very close to a different city. It's like 5 minutes walking away, so I can literally stand on the border and smoke a joint on one side and step on the other side. It's illegal and legal.
Yeah.
Not like we would do anything about it. Not in the city itself, I think. Or it's crowded.
I mean, that's the way it's getting with cigarettes everywhere too. So I kind of almost understand that. You don't want somebody smoking. You're smoking somebody's face, no matter what it is. You know.
True.
Yep. Over here, they're really getting anti-smoking at all, in general.
Yeah.
You don't? Oh, okay.
You've seen the things that we have on our smoking damages your teeth and gum.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh.
Morning, Pagel. I'm watching Shameless and Picker Rick. They are twins. I get that a lot. Out on the street, literally, people stop me. Think that's me.
Oh, okay.
Think I'm that guy. I didn't know his name. The guy out of Shameless. What's his name? Matthew something.
I'm
Sure.
still tired.
I don't think I'll be tired if I get woke up. Morning, Kevin.
I didn't realise we were going to be on for 2 hours, so I was just kind of slowly.
Last night, you mean?
Yeah. I'm not usually on, YouTube that long, so
Right.
that was new.
Yeah, I missed you with 5 minutes. I woke up 5 minutes after you ended the stream.
Yeah, that's okay.
The radio. You talking about the radio show, Gracie, or the one after?
Sorry, I can't hear. What?
I did a radio show after, and then after the radio show, I did another stream.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry, I must have missed that one.
And it was like an hour and a half or something.
Oh,
I was trying to figure out how to go to sleep. I need some more coffee, y'all. I'll be right back.
it's really hot here. It's really, really hot.
Where is here?
UK. We're not very good with hot weather.
What's the
Not
temperature there?
here. Yeah. We're all vitamin D, we're all lacking in vitamin D.
What's the temperature there right now?
I think it's 20 something. So that's quite hot.
It's fine over here.
Yeah.
Well, it's only like 20 minutes away with a plane.
Yeah. Like if we were like where Rick is and where Bobby are, we would like live outside, but we get like 3 weeks of heat wave. So you just get used to it.
You also have the extreme weather with did you guys hit the 40 degrees?
Yes, we did. A
We
couple
did
of
too. Oh,
oh, that was
awful.
oh. I mean, I can't sleep as it is, but having that on top of lack of sleep, it was just.
Even at night, it was like 25, 26 degrees. It's like, how can you sleep in this?
Oh, no. No.
But now we're getting another heat wave.
Yeah, I used to be a really good sleeper, but I don't know. I don't know what's gone on with my biological clock. I'm really bored, so I'm kind of thinking maybe it's the middle age thing setting in. I don't know.
Well, since I made a lot of friends in America, my biological clock is completely wasted.
Yeah, same. Yeah. You missed a good one yesterday. Were you on with Bobby yesterday? Did you get the one with when Bobby was asleep?
Yes, too. No.
Oh, I was just like, oh, bless him. He was like this. And that was just like, oh, no. Don't have you sleep like that. I'm more of a front sleeper, Mm. Bless
Yeah,
him.
I lay down to sleep.
I think
I don't need to lay down.
catching up on his sleep. Yeah. What do you do on YouTube? I can see music and live. That's cool.
Yeah, basically music. I play piano and flugelhorn. Basically, I play piano when I'm live, but I haven't been live in a while.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And I upload some videos of my dogs and like my surroundings.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I
What
live
kind
across the castle.
Yeah. What kind of dog have you got?
I have a Saint Bernard and a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh, I love those. Oh, they're so sweet.
Where is only one is hiding, so I can only show one. Let's see.
Oh, he's pretty little. Oh, he's so nice. They're really lovely, aren't they? Hello. He's just like, I'm looking pretty for the camera. Oh, Saint Bernard. Yeah, they're lovely. Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, they're cute.
Yeah.
They're very clever as well, aren't they? Those dogs.
Don't lick me. Don't lick me. I like you too, but don't lick me.
Oh, I don't like that either. Mm. My niece and nephew's got a dog, and she's about the only one that I let lick me because I feel kind of bad when I, got to. Oh,
I'm rubbing his ear, behind his ear. He loves it.
How old are they? Because they're big dogs, aren't they?
Wolfgang, go down. Yeah, it's your own fault. Go down. Go down. Down. Off. Get him off. Wolfgang, off. Get him off. Off.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's your own fault. Go.
Brush my teeth, put my pants on, all that stuff while I was doing that.
Oh, I did that hours ago, Rick. I did that hours ago. I'm just trying not to fall asleep. I'm terrible. Can I ask, you're of a certain age. I'm nearly 40 next year.
Mhm.
When
Me
you
too.
hit middle age, does that do something to your sleep pattern? Or is it just me?
I don't know. I go through periods of where I stay up all the time, and then next thing you know, I'm burnt out and I'm sleeping like 8 or 10 hours at a time.
I was just wondering if it was like a biological clock thing.
I don't know, but mine's all over the place.
Yeah.
I've trained myself to sleep at night or in a day. It just depends on what I need.
I'm more of a cat napper. Have you ever heard that? Cat nap. You know, kind of.
Sure have. Gene said,
Yeah.
see what Gene said?
Oh, is he still on?
He said you were a spring chicken at 40.
Oh, wow. I don't feel it. My niece's friend, she's only about 10, and they're talking like they do. And they said, "Oh, your Auntie Grace is on Facebook, isn't she?" I was really surprised by that. How old do they think I am?
Good morning, Mr. Fulton. How are you?
I think they think you're prehistoric, don't they? They think you're like some dinosaur.
I guess. And Mr. Fulton is going to join us, y'all.
Yeah. Mm.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Rick.
Hello.
Good morning,
Hey,
Mr.
good
Fulton.
morning.
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Great. So anyways, you missed my video show last night.
It's because I was doing a radio show last night.
The same thing as me.
Yeah.
Good. So,
Did you by chance have time to unblock Sherry K?
I think I did. I think I unblocked her.
It would be mighty nice if you could check on that and see. Mighty nice of you. I think she got blocked by accident when one of your early streams because she's
Block
a
her.
really nice person. Super nice.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know where to go to check that?
I need some help on that.
All right, let's do that while you're here. I'd be glad to help you.
Well, I should let all you lovely people go, and I'll better go and grab some lunch.
All right. Gracie, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me on.
You're a sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you too, Rick.
Love you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Still feels cold. I get my blood circulating in a minute. I'll use this to sit on.
Ooh.
Pecan baby. Good morning. Well, it's not exactly. She's in Ireland. Probably not morning there. Oh.
So
You have to go
like
to your
night.
community settings.
It's what?
You have to go to your community settings.
Oh.
Same place where the moderators are. Right below it, moderators is blocked people.
Okay.
If you,
Let me see here. I can find. You said my moderator.
if you find that section right below, it'll be the people that are blocked. I'm just using that as an example. You know, it's the same. They're on the same page, is what I mean.
Hmm.
1:40 p.m. in Ireland.
Somebody played last night on my radio show that they would play if I would play Jedi Mind Tricks, the worst,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's appropriate.
Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah, it's a band, I guess.
Got to get started. Take care, Rick, and everyone, says Gene. Thank you, Gene, for coming by this morning. If you ever want to come on panel, just let me know. We used to do it all the time. Be happy to have you. Be more than happy to have you. Haven't seen Bobby though. He wasn't on last night after that show or this morning. Yeah, that's like
I saw him last night when I was on the stream.
he was on my radio show. I was typing it in, but I don't remember him after we went down for that. So that's been
Okay.
close to 12 hours.
I got Sherry K.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
I know she'll
You're welcome.
appreciate it. Because she wants to come to your radio show, but couldn't, you know.
Yep, I just added her as a what is it? A moderator.
Okay, but did you unblock her?
Yep, I did unblock her. It's
Good deal.
Good. Bless you. Okay, so my radio show. You want me to tell about my radio show?
Yeah,
If
go
you
ahead.
don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay. So my video show is for my 20th anniversary, and I've been doing video since the 2016, and I do a lot of music, and I do making requests and ask everyone what they're doing this weekend.
So that's your 20th show. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, it is.
Cool.
There's one tonight at 5 o'clock.
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
Yes.
on the Mr. Fulton channel.
Yep. So anyways, have you seen that movie of Sandlot?
Yeah, Adam Sandler. Mhm.
No, Sandlot. It's from the 90s. I watched.
Well, I thought I had. I'm sure I've seen it. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning.
I think Sandlot is.
I know I've watched that one.
I did too. It was good.
It's from 1993.
1993. Yes, I love that one when he gets
Oh, the baseball team and the kids. Yes, I remember that. Sure
And
do.
when one of the kids choose a tobacco,
Uh-huh.
they get in the vines. Oh, that is disgusting.
Yeah, I've chewed tobacco many times.
Yeah.
Sure have. I need to be doing it now. It's a smoking problem.
Yeah.
It's just nasty.
Yeah, it is. I don't like chewing tobacco. That is gross. That is gross. No, I didn't see the Sandlot 2 yet. What's
Oh, they
that
got
one?
the second one out?
I think so. Sandlot 2. Hmm.
Yeah, it's coming soon on TV on the NBL channel at 8 p.m. At 1 p.m. today, it's on Country Music Channel, and at 5 p.m., it's on NBL again, and then 8 again.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I might find it. So, well, I better get off too. I got so much to do today.
Have you ever watched the movie Little Giants?
The Giants?
Sandra asked Mr. Fulton, have you ever watched the movie Little Giants?
No, I haven't seen that movie.
It's a good movie, she said.
What's it about?
Ooh. I've never seen it. I have seen some of it.
Do you know what it's about?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
No clue at all.
Well, I better head off, Mr. Rick. I got so much to do today.
Well, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys tonight.
All right.
All right. Bye.
And that was Mr. Fulton. He's doing a radio show tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Mr. Fulton Show. It's his 20th show since 2016. And I'm going fishing. I hope I can catch a pecan. I'm fishing for pecans this morning, y'all. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying nothing. Just fishing. Just fishing. Brr. Dang, it's cold here. 92 to 62 is freezing. Wow, there I am. Yes. I ain't quite functioning yet, but I will get there. Guarantee it. Google it, Mr. Fulton. You like that movie? You're still out there? Come here. Where you going, boy? Oh, I should have grabbed the camera on that. Y'all would like to see that. Elvis going bang, 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 bang. Look like a deer running across a field or something. And there's Mr. Fulton's channel. If you don't know Mr. Fulton, check him out. This thing is slowly getting going. I'm kind of glad because I know something else is slowly getting going this morning. That's okay, Pecan. I respond to either. Sorry, but I'm a miserable person today. I'm not a great customer. That's okay. That's absolutely not true. Once you click that button, it's like flipping a switch. That would be me, right? That wouldn't be you, Unbuttered. Good morning, Unbuttered. How goes it? Oh, I'm cold. No, that's not you. You're the happy-go-lucky Unbuttered. Yeah, good morning, son. You coming to see your mama? Rebecca, hello. Good to see you. Rebecca C, a.k.a. Fam Bam. Lord. I'm struggling with it. And I went to bed reasonably early last night, like 1:30 a.m. But I think that's reasonable, don't y'all? I think it's reasonably early. Hey, what you got? Oh, that's what you was after? That was an awful lot of something or another. Yes, it was. Hey, give me that ball. Give me that ball. Let me have the ball. Hey, can I have the ball? Where's the ball? I'm doing good, Rebecca. I'm actually just trying to get it together this morning. Let me have the ball, okay? Crap. That is not what I intended to do at all. Oh. You want to play? Elvis, that was rude. I just want you to know, Elvis, do you know how rude that was? He put his head up here for me to rub him on it, and bump the off button on the computer. Oh gosh, Rick, that cleavage. I hear you, unbuttered. Elvis does have good cleavage. I don't. It's all muscle here. See? I'm shy too about it. Oh, hello. Azox. I would slaughter that name like there's no tomorrow. I'm sorry, dude. I have no idea what your name means. Or how to pronounce that with those double A's. It's going to be something different from what you would normally think. I guess that makes them like really short or really long, one of the two. Come on, what's wrong with you? Webcam. Now I know why I put that other webcam out here. This one sucks. Yes, it does. I can't believe I got it back. I cut the computer completely off. It sure did. Oh, we can call you AA. Ron. Oh, where is the muscles? I'm just messing with Unbuttered. Just playing with Unbuttered this morning. Rolling Homestead in Wild Evans. Good morning. How goes it? Oh, having a duh moment. Dog cut the computer off a second ago. Mike raised his head up there, boom, cut it right off. What's the odds of him getting right in that one spot exactly right? I like the body spray. I don't want to mess up the pronunciation. Axe. Yeah, I'll probably slaughter it. Guarantee it. I was getting all excited there. Now you ruined it. I didn't ruin it. I didn't ruin it at all. Wow, come on, Pete. Something's got to give here. It's cold. This stream is slowly trickling up. I'm kind of glad too, because so am I slowly trickling up. Hey, Roland, there's a link if you want it. I don't know what you're doing this morning. If you ain't got time, that's cool. If you do got time, that's cool. What's the temperature there? Like 61, I think I said, or 60. Of course, it was 94, 92, or 93 yesterday, you know. Hotter than that in places. So from 94 to 62 feels cold. Having my first cup of coffee, we got done in the low 40s. Brr! Dang it. You're making me cold. 8 pints of ketchup, 12 pints of string beans, 14 quarts of salsa, 12 bags of squash frozen. Oh, I'm caught up for the day. Are you serious? It's like 9, 8, 7, 6. At 6 a.m.? Did you stay up all night? Holy cow. That's a nice link there, Rick. It'd be a shame if someone were to click on that whose name rhymes with Shumbuttered. Click it. Come on. I don't care who clicks it. Really. I like this new program. You can come on, Shumbuttered, and if someone I don't like, I don't have to let them in. Not you. I mean, you know what I mean. If I question it, that's the part I really dig about this program. Come on, Unbuttered. Be happy to have you this morning. We'll talk about your mama. She can't do nothing about it. She can't time you out or anything. Just say it. Just say it. You know. We'll see if we can get her to cook something really good for you. She's been wanting you to come see her. We'll explain why. It's got to be victuals involved. That's the way it works. Victuals. Food. Gravy and stuff. You know. She needs to bait you. Son, I'm having fried chicken today. He's talking about not letting me. No, I'm not. I'm not talking about anybody. I meant the bad guys. The bad guys. This is a Western. This is a Western, the bad guys. Good morning, Unbuttered. How goes it?
Patty?
Oh, she makes southern fried chicken. Oh my God, what are you eating? Is that a Pro bar or a candy bar? I hope it's a candy bar. Oh, that's not a candy bar. He's vaping.
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody on the stream. I was like, wait, who's he talking? Oh, it's me. Never mind. I didn't realize that was man.
You're wearing a do-rag too. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, like I got it from mom. She did like a review on some stuff, and she got these like things, and they're really cool for riding. Like you can put them on right here to help with helmet hair. You can put them on your neck, bring them up, so it's like the wind's not hitting your face all that much. It's really cool. I like them, and this one like feels good. Like it's like wearing a hat.
I do too. I absolutely love them. I've got them everywhere. Ooh.
So how do you like in the new StreamYard?
Oh, I love it.
Works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Takes care of all the in-between work of having to set everybody's names.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love OBS and Streamlabs and all that stuff, and I still use it big time. But this is so simple. If you want to just pop on there and have a bunch of people with you, oh my God, it's so easy.
And honestly, you might be able to incorporate this with OBS to where you can get like the backgrounds, kind of, little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, really like how the chat pops up on here. Like it's just one thing after another. So like you don't have to have like two windows open.
Mm-hmm. Only thing I don't like is I've got to do that manually, every single one of them.
Every single one.
Mm-hmm. It's not doing it automatically. I'm doing it.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Holy cow.
And the other thing that I don't like, if I had to critique it, is their chat. I have to pop out YouTube chat and put it over just like I did before because you have no control on their chat. It doesn't transfer to YouTube.
Oh, okay. So do they offer like a link to be able to put in like a chat feed?
Mm-hmm. It's really stupid simple. And I like that part. Don't get me wrong. I love the stupid simple part. Anybody can use it. Anybody can use it.
That would make sense if they allowed a chat feed link in there. That would just make sense to me.
Yeah, and they're working on that.
Oh, it's an easy fix, real easy. I gotta pop over on YouTube chat because I was waiting. I was like, wait a minute, there's no chat.
There's no chat. That's the other part. The person on panel has no chat. I'm the only one that has that one, and it's kind of. But it's really stupid simple, easy to use. You can have 6 people on there. I like that part.
Wow, 6 people.
And yesterday, I jumped in the car and went to the store. Hey, Anna. Good morning, Anna. And can you kiss a pecan? Kiss it. And thank you. And it stayed up. The stream stayed up the whole time I was gone. I went back and rewatched it. It was a little bit of lag in it, but it stayed up the whole time. I was showing Elvis running down the road at 70 mile an hour, running stop signs and all that crap.
Cow.
It worked great.
Hey,
Hey, there's a man with a setup right there.
Heck yeah. I'm waiting for get some kind of news report or something at this point.
I got one for you.
WMICK. Tell us what's going on.
Hey, did you check out YouTube's new rules and regulations?
No, tell us about them. I'd love to hear them.
They are clamping down. I was on Pusa's last night, and they're coming out with a lot of stuff where right now I can't have my son no longer to walk in here because they could actually give me a copyright strike because it's more for child protection. Now, if you restrict it, you don't get any any benefits from it anymore. There's a big list of stuff. So if you got time, Rick, it's a good read because it's going to hurt a lot of channels.
I'm going to read it too. I'm doing something else right now. I need to do something from last night right now. I knew that was coming. They started talking about it months and months ago.
And it sounds like also they're getting rid of the
You
messenger.
remember? Yeah, the 19th, it's gone. September 19th, it's absolutely gone.
Yeah, we have to find a new way to communicate because I didn't even get I got it on my phone that you were on, and I was talking to you. That's when I first got on, was on my phone, but it was not on my big computer. It did not tell me on there that you were on.
I
But
had a kid.
Huh?
I had a kid in last night's stream. They probably wouldn't like that.
yeah, it was in my messenger that you were live, so that's why I knew you were live, but it did not show the icon and send me the notification that you were live today. That's going to be a big hit to all of us because that's how I told a lot of people how to communicate with each other, and that's really going to screw up a lot of stuff.
I just deleted last night's stream. It was only an hour and a half long.
So you're wrapped up in a blanket, and it's probably, 70 out there right now?
No, it's 62. It's freezing. I know that sounds crazy to you Canadians, but it's cold, man. It's cold.
Yeah, the other day I went up, got up at 3:30 to go to work, and it was 42 degrees out.
That's cool.
So you wore shorts. Let me guess, you wore shorts.
No, not shorts, but a t-shirt.
Just no pants, no nothing whatsoever. Just a t-shirt.
That's funny.
Oh, it's coming quick. I went from summer to pre-fall already. So trees are already starting to change in some of the areas. So we know that it's coming soon. I've been trying to pound up and get all the firewood because we had in 1 month last month and the beginning of this month, we had 19 tornadoes come through up here in northern Wisconsin, and just kind of, trees are down. A lot of people are out of power for 7 days.
Grizz says if a kid is subsequently on a video, that is not what they're looking for. What are they looking for? Do you know, Mike?
They're actually one of the other Homestead Channel families was on there last night, and their child just came in and was on live stream, and their channel was demonetized because that child was on there. Like I just told mine that who's always a part of my YouTube channel that he can't come on anymore because they're allowing it. They have a huge list of stuff that we can't do anymore. I'm going to see if I can pull this back up and I'll read it to you.
Screen share it too, where we can all see it.
Okay.
You got that too, right to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to Pusa Studio. I don't want to know because he had it all up last night. I don't know if I want to screen share.
No, you probably better not do that. He's monetized.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
Yeah.
If it was non-monetized, it would fall under the Freedom of Information Act. That doesn't work if it's monetized.
That's pretty interesting. You got a lot of kids on here that are doing like YouTube channels themselves. Like, I'm curious how they're gonna be affected.
It's gonna really hurt like the gaming channels, that kind of stuff, because they don't want any more sexual or content or any of that kind of stuff. So here, this is what a short read of it is. Let me see here. It says expanding our child safety policy. YouTube community guidelines clearly outline what we do and do not allow on YouTube. We continuously review community feedbacks to identify areas where we can expand our policies as a part of this. Content that contains mature or violent themes that explicitly target younger, minor, and families in the title, description, or tag will no longer be allowed on the platform. This content was previously age restricted, but today we are updating our child safety policy to better protect the family experience. Learn more about what the content will be removed versus age restricted. So what contents will be removed? We're removing misleading family content, including videos that target young, minor, and families that contain sexual themes, violence, obscene, or mature themes not suitable for young audiences. And then what?
We didn't say nothing, but almost all of mine have a little sexual innuendos and stuff like that in them.
And then
Almost all.
it says, I went to, and then the back up here. Here are some examples of content that will be removed. A video with a tag for children featuring family-friendly cartoon engaging in inappropriate acts like injecting needles. Videos with promote children's nursery rhymes targeting young minors and families in the video title. So more or less, they want to protect children on here. But the problem is it's in the gray areas. A lot of this stuff is really vague, and that's the problem that everybody has right now.
Right.
Like
I didn't delete that. I just unlisted it.
Yeah.
That's it.
The thing like I got now is I've got the what they call YouTube help, so now I can chat with somebody directly immediately.
I do too. I saw it in the email.
Yeah, and I don't know what that's about, but
In fact, a friend of mine told me about it the other day, and I went and found the email. I just never used it yet.
It sounds like I'm reading through the policy right now. Anything that just deals with any kind of like abuse, sexual stuff, violence, injury.
and see that's really going to affect the YouTube community that is like the one shooter for the PS4 or who's one of the bigger gamers that I'm subscribed to. I think Night Shame or something like that is going to have a huge problem because he plays one person shooters all the time.
Right. I was on a friend of mine's last night, and a gamer came in there, and the first thing in the chat was, "Hey, watch out! He's 16 years old." You know.
Yeah. So you really, I guess for my point and for my channel being a homesteader, it really doesn't affect me that much. I just got to make sure I got to keep Hunter out of the shots.
It doesn't affect me on videos at all. I mean, my videos are gardening and crap like that.
Yep. Me too. By the way, I didn't get any. My Reaper plants are maybe a foot tall. It was way too cold this year, and the weather was just screwy up here.
That's about the way Grizzlies was. Grizzlies, the last time I looked at them, was about, I don't know, maybe a foot and a half tall.
Yep. And my main pepper plants, like I've got Tabasco, I've got Cayenne, I have the Mexican chilies. If I might have 6 or 7 peppers on each plant, that's about it. I didn't get a double crop this year like I was like last year. It's just amazing. Weather's screwy, man.
Yeah, it is. It's cold this morning here.
Maybe what'll happen is I'll get your weather and you'll get my snow, and I'll be happy.
No. No. Unfortunately, I have seen many in the homestead community make false claims that YouTube is punishing them for some reason.
I mean, it's pretty, like, I'm reading over it, and having a kid in a video, I don't think that would really do anything unless they didn't have a shirt on or something. They could get you for that because they're kids. But most of it, it's just any kind of like, you can't like just be a bad person to kids or have them involved in any kind of acts.
Inappropriate acts. My problem is that Hunter, and you just said it exactly, Hunter runs around without a shirt on, and half time he's running around with no shoes on, and He's a farm boy, you know.
Right. So I say
Right.
you probably actually keep them in your videos. Just you got to make them wear a shirt due to YouTube policies, which I think is a little silly because it's a kid. There's, you know, I mean, there's weirdos out there though. I mean, it's probably a good thing that they're doing this.
Well, about 2 months ago, when they first made that statement, they deleted a bunch of comments on people's channels. You know,
That too. I heard that too. Hey, Grizz, good to see you, buddy.
and I know that happened because I know some people whose comments got deleted. I know that really happened. Hold on, I got to go put a shirt on. This is too cold. I'll be right back.
I'm probably gonna put on a winter jacket. Oh man. So yeah, I don't foresee it affecting the homesteading portion as long as you keep it, because they're also they have, I think they have content in there about politics and your ways of thinking and stuff like that. So that could affect us a little bit.
Yeah, now that I think is on the borderline of hurting freedom of speech.
Right, it is.
But as a company, they're allowed to do it, but it's not good for the creators because you got people like Philip DeFranco. That's the only one that comes off the top of my head. But he does news stuff like that. That brings up different sensitive topics in the news and gives his opinion about it. Like there's a solid platform for it. I don't think they really should have kind of hurt that platform because a lot of people get their news from there, and which beats half the time Fox, CNN, NPR.
That's what I think they want to stop is they want, because I do the same thing. I have my favorite news channels that I go to. I have my favorite channels I go and check out every morning to see what's going on in the world because they're more truthful than our own news channel. And that's what I think is hurting a lot of the bigger news channels. And I think that's what they're trying to put a stop to.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, like,
Hey, there he is.
some of the stuff is really good, but some of it's pretty questionable. That why would you implement this? Like it's so niche that it just don't make sense.
Morning.
Grizz looks like me. He's got a sweater on too.
Yeah, I got my show on and my hoodie. Yeah, mornings are a little chilly.
Rainbow
We're
Star.
Not losing no leaves yet.
I gotta go. I'll be right back there, Picker. I gotta go get my dogs in.
All right, Mike, come on back. Morning, Grizz.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that on the child thing, what they're doing isn't just about they're trying to crack down where parents have been taking advantage of their kids, growing the channels based on their kids, which is a form of child abuse, really. Try to make themselves stars through the use of their kids. They're trying to crack down on that, and they're also trying to crack down on there's been a lot of the predators on YouTube, and so that's why they're cracking down and trying to restrict what kids can do or where they can be. So yeah, they're doing two different sides of it, just like he said. They're going after the like the video gamers or something like that on that type of stuff, but they're also going on the other side of it too. They're trying to take care of the kids,
Right.
so that you can't put your kid in what they deem as a dangerous way.
Well,
And I agree with everything they mostly do, just about all the time. I just don't want to get caught in a crossfire by accident. You know what I mean? To get my channel demonetized.
Well, unfortunately, and I'm not claiming the rolling is one of them, but unfortunately, I've seen a lot of the people in the homestead communities, and there's a lot of good people in the homestead communities. Don't get me wrong. So, I'm not trying to pick on them, but I have seen that there's a lot of people in the homestead communities that make a lot of false claims that are actually quite hurtful.
There's actually I've seen a lot of that too, where people aren't truthful or what they're doing. They're saying, they say this works, and then you actually go and try that. And I got underneath that kind of stuff for a while, and then you go and try it, and like, this don't work.
Yeah, that happened to me in the beginning. That happened to me in the beginning with the subscribe thing when people first started talking about it a year ago. And I would do a live stream and say the word subscribe and shout out that you couldn't even mention the word shout out in a live stream, or they would shut your channel down. And when you go to the person that actually got their channel shut down, you found out that they had extremely copywritten material in it, all kinds of crap. It had nothing to do with the shout out word, you know.
Well, that and the thing that I was talking about, kind of like Grizz was saying, is there's some homesteaders that are out there that'll say, hey, if you go plant this and you do it this way and you do it this way, you're gonna get these huge vegetables and you're gonna have all this stuff. And then so you go and do it exactly how they did it and it didn't work. And then you go and talk to them and they said, well, you must have did something wrong or your soil is off and everything else. And then I started, you know what? I'm going to start building my soil the way I want to do, because I was actually going with, and this is to the Back to Eden method. And with that kind of growing system, I'm like, I'm going to try to 3 or 4 different kind of growing systems out there. If it's, because all we do is grow just for us now. We're not worried about anybody else. But we found out that there's some things out there that ain't truthful. Like if I go and put wood chip on my garden right now and it starts to decompose, all that nitrate goes into the ground. Guess what it just did? It kills all my plants because it's too rich.
Right.
And
I only use wood chips after 3 years. It takes 3 years before I get to the point I use.
yeah. So dummy me here. I'm like, hey, I got all this wood around here. I'm gonna go buy a wood chip. So here I am. I'm a chipping fool, man. I'm throwing stuff in there and I'm chipping wood up, and I got stuff, and I'm putting gardens look all nice. They're all nice and chip. And guess what? All my plants got fried. So that was another hard learning lesson, that some things take some more time to do. You know.
Well, what I was doing with my wood chips the last couple of years, I didn't do it this year, but the last couple of years, what I would do is on my wood chips is I was putting my new wood chips down in my walkways where I didn't really want things to grow, because I knew that in time that would break on down in itself right there, you know, and reverse the situation.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now. Exactly. Grizz is all the new stuff is going into like piles, and I actually tightened up my chipper so it's a little bit finer, so I don't have the big chunks anymore, because that takes forever to do. And then just letting her sit in piles until I can use it.
I have a kind of curious question. Mulch and wood chips are pretty much the same stuff, right? Like you go out to Lowe's and buy.
The problem with the stuff that you buy at the store is that mulch, if it's colored and dyed, you have that seepage of that color going into your ground. Cedar is abundant for us around here, and it is actually good for keeping mites, bugs, and whatever else. Like I put it around my chicken coop, but I got to make sure my chickens don't get it because it's harmful to them. But it keeps mites and everything else down. But my chickens, it's harmful to them. So you got to make sure the wood that you're using is number one for that purpose. You have to make sure it's good for that purpose. And mulch, you can find mulch, they just mulch whatever. So it could be oak pallets, it could be pine pallets, it could be whatever. One of the big box stores, that's what they do, is they will not give you a pallet, or they will not do anything, because all that gets remulched up and then they add dyes to it, so and everything like that. So if you can get something that says all natural, that's probably going to be your best bet.
Well, the issue I'm having is I have a landlord. They put mulch down when it was raining, like a really, really rainy time. Right now we have like so many weeds coming through it. I don't know how to take care of it. I know when they're going to come and see it, they're not going to be too happy. But it's almost like a blanket of weeds just growing out of it, and we've got like mosquitoes all over the place because of it.
The best thing I can tell you to do is, and this you can tell your landlord, is you got to rake that mulch back out of there and then kill the weeds. And there's a barrier. They actually have like a 5 mil plastic that they can lay down for landscaping. And then you lay your mulch over the top of that, which won't allow the weeds to come through. And then if you want to put a plant or something in there, you can cut the barrier and stick a plant in.
Okay. See, I'll recommend them do that because it's pretty bad right now, and they like the place looking nice, but I don't know. It don't look too good out there right now. It's not nice. It's a lot of crabgrass, some like weird weed it's like thick. Like you could probably break this thing off and have a switch for life. It's got like little leaves coming up on it, and I was like, is this corn, like some kind of alien corn or something? I don't know. But I can't even cut it with a weed eater. It just like chips a little bit, and then it just keeps going around it. Like doesn't do anything.
Whatever it's burdock. It sounds like burdock to me.
Dude, I can't get rid of it. It's just
Yeah.
the one.
Got big thorns on it.
Not yet. It's fuzzy.
It's fuzzy.
Sorry.
And it's like kind of green and purple.
It sounds like a thistle or something like that.
Might be.
But thistle has big old thorns on the leaves, so you'd know it if it was a thistle.
I don't think it's a thistle thing. Like it's like it has like fuzz on it sometimes, and then like when it gets cold, like today, the fuzz is gone. It's smooth. It's weird.
Because does it got big leaves on it?
It's got some pretty big leaves, and like it goes from the bottom, and then it nothing but stem, and then it goes to the middle, then a little bit on top. That's where the locations are.
Good morning, Ron. Ron is in the building. House.
The house.
Room.
Yeah, it all depends on what, a lot of times people are looking, like for me, my curb appeal is in the middle of nowhere. So if you drive by my house and because of the woods, if you're driving too fast, you'll miss it.
Yeah, you can't even see it here. You don't even know you passed it.
So that's kind of a nice thing. I got no curb appeal.
No, wait a second. You mean that banner that you have up there? That's not at your front gate?
I got a sign out front that says farm fresh eggs, but if you're driving too quick, you're going to miss it.
It blew my mind. I Google Earth mine the other day, and you can't even see it from there. I mean, it looks open here when I show it to everybody. It looks really open, but it ain't open at all.
That's nice. I don't like neighbors.
Yeah, I pee off the porch all the time.
I'm with you, Rolling. I don't like neighbors either.
I got to watch my kid because he's he's been out here his whole life, so he just drops it wherever he wants to. And
I think you have a brother in here, Unbuttered.
Oh man, just block them, kick them. You
No.
don't want that in your life.
No, we're not blogging him.
I know. Oh, he's what? Oh yeah, he likes to feel thistle on his skin. It looks like be a good back scratcher, I guess. Once.
yeah, well, you'll figure out real quick. It's not a good back scratcher. Oh man.
Hey, click
Yeah,
that link
well,
right there.
By the way, Rolling, at least your reaper's got to be a foot tall. Mine's still only maybe 6 or 7 inches tall.
I'll tell you what, Grizz, it was a sad day and last year we grew some of the biggest reapers and ghost peppers and the Carolina reapers. I thought I was living in Rick's world, and I couldn't get nothing to go this year.
My habaneros are just thriving. I mean, I've got a ton of habaneros. The plants are doing really good, but my Carolina Reaper isn't doing good. But I'm going to dig it up and transplant it here this fall. And I'm going to bring it inside. I want to try to keep it going.
That's probably what I'm going to do too, because this year I'm actually taking a lot of stuff into the grow room. We actually built a room inside the house. We have the grow lights, and so I can have some kind of, I'm going to try to grow cucumbers, green beans. I got a patio tomato that I still have blossoms on it, and I have some turmeric in a big pot, so I want to try to keep it going. So I'm hoping that the Reaper will do the same thing, but I heard it might not like the inside. I don't know. Rick, you ever try it?
I grew them inside early and got them up so tall and then planted them outside. I did that before, but I've never actually grew them out inside.
But that's what I'm wanting to do here too, Rolling. I'm working on getting a greenhouse built, and I haven't done anything on it for over a week for various reasons, because of the harvesting season and canning and putting everything on up, and then I had a few bad days too. But that's what I want to get to, where I can grow a couple of things, like a couple of fresh tomatoes throughout the year. And I know they won't load up like my summer plants do, but I think it can be done. But I think it's going to take a lot of work to, especially the colder that you are in the country that you're in, to create that environment that they'll thrive in, because they don't have, let's face it, during the wintertime, we don't have the insects that the plants are even needed in the greenhouses.
Right. Problem that we had a greenhouse up in and I think it was in March of this year. We had 5 foot of snow in 1 month, and it just devastated our greenhouse. It just laid it right down. I couldn't believe how much it snapped. You know, they were almost 1.5 inch pipes, and it just rolled them things right over. So I got to figure a different way to make a greenhouse that can last this cold and heavy snow. And
Well, the thing is that greenhouse, if you're going to use it during the wintertime, isn't going to do any good during the wintertime if it's covered with snow anyway. So you need to keep it covered, shoveled off.
right. Well, what happened is we had in 3 days we got almost 3 feet of snow, and we had blizzard conditions for those 3 days. You couldn't get out there, the high winds, and that thing just took a beating. And I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cold frame up, and I'm going to put the same stuff that I have on my chicken coop, which is greenhouse panels, and they're probably a 1 inch thick, and they're honeycomb in the inside. And I'm going to put that so I can get the south sun, and do it that way. That way it slides right off the roof. I'll put steel on the roof, and I'll have big panels in the front, and it can just slide right off if it works. I don't know. And the other part of it is where I got to put the greenhouse. You got to try to truck through all that stuff. That's another problem. It's, you know, when you got drifts that are taller than me.
Yep.
It's not fun.
Yeah, no, I've lived. I was just kidding when I said that because I used to live in Alaska. I've seen 8-10 feet of snow in a year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I know about them drifts and all that stuff. But on this greenhouse that I'm doing here now, we don't have the snow issue like you guys got up in the north and stuff. You know, and back east and stuff. I don't get the snow issues you guys got here. We might get 6-8 inches of snow. I can only remember 3 foot of snow here once, and that was in 68, 69 maybe. It was a long time ago that we got 3 feet of snow out here on the West Coast. But we just don't get that kind of snow. But I'm still on my greenhouse. I'm going to put a solid roof on it, and then I'm going to put several several skylights on in it, so it will withstand the snow and stuff. The sides will be all open, or you know, the paneling, but the roof is going to be a regular roof with a bunch of skylights on it, so it will be able to withstand anything that's up. I'm more afraid. I'm not so afraid of the snow here. I'm more afraid of, you know, when we get a windstorm and we got trees all around. I mean, we get big old branches that come flying on through there. I just want to make sure that it's not going to poke a hole through my roof.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Good morning, Bobby McNutt, my friend. Hello. Good morning. Good to see you. I looked for you this morning. You weren't there.
Just me, but made a very good point that there's tomatoes that are cold resistant. But you got to really, when you start getting tomatoes, and I made this mistake for my area here this year. When you start buying these hybrid tomatoes, you know, the hybrids that are engineered for your area, you're sacrificing something when you buy those tomatoes. Just like I did here, I bought these engineered tomatoes that were engineered for my area that would withstand the pests that we have here. Could handle the rainy season a lot better, all the different stuff. It's supposed to be a great tomato and stuff. And I'm getting tons of tomatoes. I'm getting lots of tomatoes. But I've had tomatoes that I brought at Safeway that weren't even listed organic, let alone anything else. But you know what tomatoes taste like when you go to the Safeway? My tomatoes that I grew this year don't taste any better than anything that you would buy at Safeway. Now, I understand that a lot of that is the mineral and stuff like that. Well, I'm telling you, right, these hybrid tomatoes, a lot of them, they don't have the flavor, period.
I found that out too there. They have one here, it's called the Wisconsin, and it's supposed to be blight resistant. It's supposed to be very good for our environment. And I'll tell you what, my Romas or my Lincolns will blow them right out of the water. And flavor-wise, yeah, you got to be a little bit more careful and put some lime down for the calcium and stuff like that. But flavor-wise, I can't beat it. But it seems like this little patio tomato that I got from the big box store is blowing all of them out of the water. And that's just weird because it's got blossoms, it's loaded, it's giving you tomatoes, it's a big producer. I'm hoping I can bring that little boy in the house here because, you know, you're getting nice size, I'd say baseball-sized tomatoes off of this little plant. and it continuously produces. It's a really, so I see your point, Grizz, where some of those tomatoes that they say are for us are not what they all cracked up to be.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing that blows me away a lot of times is people get a hybrid tomato confused with the genetically modified stuff. It's not even close to the same thing. I mean, for years, people have been growing this tomato beside this tomato and cross-pollinating and making a better one. It's a natural progression of doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my heirloom German Johnsons. I love them to death. But it's not at all. It's not genetically modified in a laboratory per se. That if people have been, that's how we got corn to begin with. You know, sweet corn that we eat today. The very same process. It's not the same. Not the same at all.
And I'll tell you what really takes you off is you get your little. I had them Sweet Millions next to one of my Tom Lincolns, and I had it must have crossbred, and I've got some of the sweetest big tomatoes that I've ever had. They're delicious. And then I have the little currant tomatoes, which are a little bit they're a little bit more acidic. They got a little bit more bite to them, but they're really tiny. This year they're all over the place. I got freebies that I never even knew that I had, and then them yellow ones too. I got them all over the place that I can't get rid of. And
I'll
Rick,
be right back.
we
All
had
right.
the first time this year they did a bee survey up by us, and they found the Cutler bee up here. It hasn't been up here since the 1910 was the last known time for that Cutler bee to be up here.
I don't even know what that is.
I didn't even either until I heard it on the radio. I'm like, what the heck is a Cutler bee?
Are they invasive or something? Or they just
I think it's just a different type of bee, you know. But I have to do a little bit more research because there's so many different information out there now, and you got to sift through the bull crap to get to the truth.
I ain't eating, so I can't. I'm eating, so I can't type much. How good is your aim, Rick? Try your luck. Hit the target. I'm thinking about it. I think the target left. That's what I think. I'd have a little trouble in the chat. That's why I was quiet.
You got somebody trolling you?
Yeah, I think so.
Gotta love them, huh?
I give them an opportunity to click the link and come up here and talk to me to prove that that wasn't going on. And I'm in my basement. And I'm a little guy in my basement, and it's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Dead giveaway. I knew if I give them enough rope, they'd hang themselves. I didn't even have to block them. They just left.
Well, let's look at the real reason, Rick, that they don't want to be on camera. They want you to hear their mother upstairs.
They ain't got to be on camera. Just talk to me. I want to hear your voice. Because it's somebody I know, and they know I know that.
You sure that they probably just don't want to be on the panel with us? That's probably what the problem is.
Yeah.
Becomes a roasting panel at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Grizz can get pretty ugly pretty quick.
That's what they said when they came back, and the amount of men on panel doubled. That scares me. Oh, really?
It's boys' time, y'all.
I'm fixing to put the fear of God in you. Oh,
Grizz is already, look at that. Grizz is already sporting that winter beard already. He's beating me.
Yeah, I'm kind of cold blooded at my older age. My blood circulation has been very good.
I'll tell you what. This year I shaved mine off in. It was July because it was still getting too cold. So I said, I finally in July I said I should be warm enough now to get rid of it. And now I'm wishing I still would have kept it.
It's actually a real nice morning. Let me look at the temperature. I mean, it's not really that cold.
So
I got on Wrangler Stars shirts. Let me tell you this story, Mike. I ordered a Wrangler Stars shirt from Cody, and it came in the mail. And then the next week, 2 more came, and the next week, 2 more came, and the next week, 2 more came. I emailed him and said, "What's going on here, dude? Why do I keep getting all these shirts? I only ordered 1, and I had like 7 of these shirts right here." He said, "Oh, it was a glitch, Rick. Just keep them all. Don't worry about it. I got to stop now." I said, "Cool. I was going to send them all back." You know.
it's kind of hard to miss between a 7 and a 1, though. I mean,
I don't know what's going on, but it's like I was on some kind of auto thing, and I didn't even use anything they could take any money from. You know, I used PayPal. They couldn't keep getting money from it. It was weird.
Now, have you all heard of dry aging meat? Saw a really cool.
Cody blocked me. You know what?
He did.
Yeah, he blocked me.
Yeah, he don't like comments that he don't like. You know what I mean? He just don't like comments that he don't like.
That's not why he blocked me though, because I've never left a comment that was bad on his videos or on anywhere. I've never. I mean, I've cracked a couple of jokes here and there. I mean, nothing that would have gotten me blocked on his channel. But what got me blocked is I made a video. He did a deal whether what we thought was it cool or uncool, and then he was talking about some shoes. And this was not a video; it was one of those little post-up deals that popped up on your video on your channel. You know, it was just a letter. He says, "I've got these shoes that are supposed to help the back, blah blah blah." You know, and let me know if you want to hear more about the shoes. Do you think they're cool or uncool? So I made a little video saying that I thought that they were uncool because there's a lot of people that chase down stuff that's going to fix their back. And I said I've chased down a lot of stuff, and I got tired of chasing all these miracle cures that the claims. I said so. I said that's pretty uncool, because it might fix your back, but it won't fix the next person's back. So that type of stuff to claim that it's going to fix somebody's back. I said I think that's kind of uncool. And then I said in the video, I said, I want to make it clear that I have a lot of respect for Cody at Wrangle Star, and I'm not bad mouthing him, stuff. I have a lot of respect for him and stuff. He didn't watch the whole video. He didn't watch the closing of it. He watched the first part where I said it was uncool, and he left a kind of a nasty comment, and I've been blocked ever since.
Dang.
Rick, your buddy's back.
Was.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was. Yeah. I tell you,
I was a nice guy though. I kept giving him opportunities.
I left the windows open this morning, and the house got down to about 52, and I can feel it in my throat. Time to go do another coffee run here.
How cold did you say it was?
It got down to about in the low to mid 40s tonight. Some areas hit 30s.
It's 57 here right now.
See, it must be nice. The sun's out, but it's kind of windy, so that drops the cool down. We're only supposed to be in the highs of the low 70s today.
I'm freezing. 62.
Well, yeah, you got that tropical air up down there, so I bet you would be.
Yeah, it's cold. It feels cold.
You know it's cold out when you let the dogs out in the morning. And there you can see their breath. So, and when the rooster doesn't want to get out of the coop yet, he's still sitting in the coop. You know it's getting bad. When he mouths off from inside the coop, it's hilarious because he don't want to be outside yet.
Yeah, it's not that cold here yet. Matter of fact, first thing in the morning when I let the chickens on out, man, chicken shit, he's all over them hens. He's burning calories every morning.
Yeah, Ross is the same way. I feel sometimes I got to actually put him up for I put him up for about a week because he's just to give the hens a break.
Yeah. I got another hen here sitting. I think they like to do it. They get up in the loft in my shop, and they like to set on the eggs. They've done that a couple of times up there, and I got one up there again sitting. So I have a feeling in about what is it, 6 weeks? I can't remember what it is. It takes for a hatch out of eggs.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to have some baby chicks here before much longer.
Better hope they come before the snow flies.
Oh, we don't get the snow here though. we won't have snow here. Well, most likely we won't even have snow here until January, if we get any.
I want to say good to see you too, Bobby. Nice to meet you. I don't think I have him.
He's a good guy.
Oh, Bobby? Really yeah, he's a really cool guy.
To check you out.
It's really exciting to watch him on his live streams when he's sleeping. And if you don't believe me, ask Ron Nitzel, the Green Wizard. Ask him about that. He'll tell you that it's a lot more exciting to watch him sleep than it is to watch one of my videos.
Hey, Grizz, remember Mikey when you get drunk and pass out on live streams?
Oh yeah. Well, see, Bobby McNutt has apnea, sleep apnea or something. He don't sleep a whole lot. But when he does, he takes little cat naps on his live streams and stuff like that. But he's up all night long, pretty much all day long. He hardly ever sleeps. So it's good to see him sleep on live stream, knowing that, okay, he's finally getting to sleep on in. But he's a really good guy.
He is super good.
He's an old part. He's an old part with a beard that's longer than mine.
And a redneck like the rest of us.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about, Mikey. I first met him it was almost 2 years ago. That's when I first got Grizz too, and he's going through his father passed away, so he's cleaning up his dad's house, and he's got all these beer cans, and he's sitting there, he's drinking, and Rick, he's got a tripod set up, and he has a sickle on this tripod. And Mikey's drinking and he's showing off these cans and stuff. And I'm like, hey, dude, get that sickle out of there. All of a sudden, he bends down to get this box and his sickle goes, shoo. You don't hear
yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, Mike. And all
Mike, wake up. Yeah, I remember that.
All of a sudden, I'm like, he comes back. He's like, what? I'm like, dude, I thought that thing just stabbed you. And he starts laughing. I'm like,
well, see, he was cleaning out his dad's. He had been cleaning out his dad's house. His dad had passed on,
yeah.
and his dad had all these cases of beer, of different old beer. I mean, a lot of them was old beer, different varieties, just all sorts of stuff. And he just started drinking them, and he was there. He did that several times, passed out on us. Well, I was not going to say several times, but there was a number of times where he passed out.
Hilarious.
Can you even drink old beer? Like, I thought, like, after it expired, you weren't supposed to touch it, which...
What Grizz is talking about is, like, back in our day where they had the old pull tabs and they were actually steel cans. That's what he was bringing out and showing. That's the funny part of the whole thing.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here that Sandra's talking about is a trip to watch. He's called Asian Andy. And he literally was sleeping on his live stream, sleeping in the donations, money. It was thousands of dollars flying while he was asleep at night. And one night he was wearing like a American flag wrapped around him or something like that, red, white, and blue Speedos. He's a heavy-set Asian dude, real short, heavy-set Asian dude, on a treadmill, just treading away, and the money was just rolling. I'm like, what the heck? How does that even work that could possibly be? I've never seen that much money rolling. Nowhere.
Oh, man.
It was crazy. Mike fell out.
Oops, Rolling dropped out.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I wasn't even near that. I was in the chat. Oh.
I can only imagine just some... I mean, I don't want to call him fat, but, if it is what it is.
Yeah, he's kind of heavy set fat,
I'm a fat kid myself, but I don't think anybody wants to see me on a treadmill wearing an American flag Speedo. America, heck yeah.
It looks sort of like a Speedo. Maybe not all the way Speedo, but pretty darn close.
It's like one of the Borat ones that, it's like really tight down here and it just comes up over the shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Rosanna.
Good morning, Rosanna.
But
it's a beautiful fall morning, almost fall.
Your computer has been locked up.
Good morning,
Your
Rosanna.
IP address was used without your knowledge or consent to visit websites that contains identity theft virus. To remove your computer, call support immediately. Please do not attempt to shut down or restart your computer. Doing that may lead to data loss and identity theft. The computer lock is aimed to stop illegal activity. Please call our support immediately. Important security message. Your computer has been locked up. Please call our Your IP address was used without your knowledge or consent.
You're wrong. Restart your computer. Don't call that support number. That's how they're going to get some information off you. That's spam. Some websites, when you go to them, they'll pop those up. Don't do it.
This has been Alert of the Emergency Broadcast System. If this had been a real emergency, we would have directed you to the right location to go.
And Mike probably thinks that was an interruption. I think it was cool. I really do. I think that was cool to get to hear that. Have you been hacked, Mike?
His computer's locked up. He went on to the site that...
he's not there. We got his picture, though. We got his picture.
He'll disappear in a bit. He'll have to restart his computer. Hopefully not open up the same tabs again.
I'm doing some more art today. Well, congratulations.
Oh,
Okay.
Have
I'll
y'all
put
heard of,
that way.
there
I'm
he is.
doing some more art today.
That was weird.
Congratulations. Oh, okay.
Have
I'll
y'all
put
heard
that
of,
way.
there
I'm
he is.
doing some more art today.
That was weird.
Okay. He almost, I can see him move a little bit. I'm doing some more art today.
That was weird.
I think he's trying to get something cut off.
I'm back.
All right.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was. Morning, Rooster.
I lost your stream, and then all of a sudden it says my computer was hacked. I said, "You ain't hacking this computer. Go find somebody else to play with."
Love you too, Gracie.
Virus
Love you
scan,
too,
by the
Gracie.
way. You let Sunsk give like malware and maybe even a couple viruses. I downloaded Vast and just kind of run that scan real quick, and it'll get rid of all that for you.
I don't even know where that even came from.
Hey, we got a special guest star here today.
Who's that?
Hey, how you doing there?
I'm cool.
Oh,
You gotta pat that belly.
Jeez.
It's Bobby Trump. We have a star.
We do.
Good morning there.
Welcome, Haunted Gamer. What's up, Gamer?
I can't let you guys talk about me without me, even being up here.
can't defend yourself.
That's why I had to bring the man in here. He's my witness.
Oh,
That
wow.
was funny, Bobby. I mean, that was funny. Well, I don't know about your house. It's wintertime here this morning. It's 62 degrees. Hey, JC. Good morning.
JC, how you doing there? Love you, girl. Me, I got the damn air conditioners running just like I always do.
I do too inside, but not outside. They going outside this morning.
Yeah, Sandra, that's just they try to get onto the screen there. There's no, they can't even hack this system. So what'll happen is that'll play and you just click it off.
Yeah, you'll need to run a virus scanner. Most likely it's on your computer somewhere with malware, or it might just be a virus, Trojan, who knows. Run a virus scanner. It'll pick it up. It'll delete it for you.
Yeah, I got one of the best ones on here. It's I don't know how it can even come onto my screen now. So
It's just like a little program that it runs. That's why it takes up everything. It happens. You could be just surfing the internet, go to different sites that aren't like verified. You'll get them every time. Sometimes you even open up an email if you're not careful.
well, we're careful.
That's good. That's good.
This is one of the when I started my live streaming this last year, when we decided that we are going to be YouTubing for a long time, we had a custom computer built from CyberPower PC, and one of the things that they put in there is one of the best malware protections that you can get, because I don't want anything in my system. And it's kind of funny because it's you can't enter, and it'll laugh at you. So if you're like a hacker and you come onto this side, you'll get a thing with a skull that says you can't enter. So whoever built this malware has kind of got a sense of humor too.
Yeah, CyberPower does a really good deal. The one thing you might want to check on your PC is check your CPU and its CPU fan on top of it. Take that CPU fan off and make sure they didn't put a whole tube of ceramic paste on your thing. Because if it does, they'll turn into an insulator within about half a year or so. Just depends on your climate, and it'll start burning up your PC. That's the only thing I really tell people when they buy either from iBuyPower or CyberPower PC to check out. And if
On
you
where?
do,
Where is it at?
So open up your computer whenever you got time, like dusting it or whatever. You got this big chunk right here, big metal fan-looking thing under it's your CPU.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, I'll show you what. Because my computer is wide open. I got the gaming system, so that when they built mine, see that.
Yep.
And he's a gamer too. He knows his stuff really.
And yeah, I can see right in there. I can see my my fan for my processor.
Yep.
Everything.
Check under that.
Okay. I haven't even opened up the box yet. It's still nice and clean in there.
That's actually a good thing. Then that's probably one of the first things I would check. If it is like gunked on there and that's like a lot, because it should be just a very thin skin. Scrape it off, clean it off with some icy purple alcohol, and then go down to your local Best Buy or computer hobby shop and get some Arctic Silver. That's what it's called. It's a thermal paste, and just put a little bit on there.
Yeah. I got this because this has the Z370A Pro board in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually upgrade it because I figured if I'm going to buy one, the way computers work is as soon as you pull it out of the box, it's outdated. So I wanted to get a motherboard that I could actually upgrade.
Yeah, and the thing you want to keep in mind with upgrading your motherboard is your operating system is also tied to that motherboard. The case isn't the computer, the motherboard is. So any kind of licensing, any kind of programs that you have that are on your computer right now that say it's to that PC, it's to that motherboard. So when you upgrade motherboards later, keep that in mind.
What about when you do the chips? Like if I go to I think I got the i7 in here now, which is and it's got 8700K.
Yep.
So if I want to go to that i9, I shouldn't have to. They said that I should just be able to pull it out, put the new one in, and I'm ready to go. So
yeah, then your hardware is a little bit different. What you want to do with it is you want to go down to your drivers on your computer, click update drivers or search for new hardware first, and then update its drivers.
Yeah,
simple, super simple.
The only thing
is, guys, I'm gonna drop back into chat. I'll see you over there on the other side.
All right, take care.
Grizz.
It's kind of funny because I figured with all the amount of fans that are in this computer, this thing would be a little bit loud. You can't even hear it run.
Yeah, fans, honestly, that's what I go to. I don't like liquid cooling because I have enough ventilation for mine. Unless you're just putting your PC in like a closet somewhere in a cardboard box, you don't need liquid cooling. Like that's a big myth. I can already answer that.
I was always worried if it would leak.
And that's actually a problem that happens. Those tubes get a little bit like old and stuff, and the seals start breaking.
I'm a machinist, and I've been a machinist all my life. And when you have a coolant line burst, it's a big mess in a big hurry, especially when it's under pressure.
If you want to check something out that's really cool, check out Aquarium PCs. They use mineral water or oil. They fill it up, and everything stays super cold. No fans. All the electronics are suspended where the top of the aquarium would be, out of it, but all the components are in it that need to stay cool, like your CPU, anything that's not electronical.
Wow.
Really cool stuff.
High dollar computer.
Actually, it's really cheap because you're not buying the case, so you save about $100, $200. And it looks cool.
I bet.
Can't hear you, Bobby.
Bobby's talking. You got to turn your mic on, Bobby.
That's okay. I was swimming myself off.
Rick missed that one.
What I miss?
Bobby's over there just talking with his mic muted. He's trying to have a conversation with us, but I can't hear him.
And he was going on there for, I guess, a really long time, and then we just kind of look over and see him. I don't know.
Oh crap! I got in there.
That's funny.
So what was you saying, Bobby? You seemed like you really had something to say there.
Well, I was saying, if you don't like that quiet computer, do like we did when we was kids. Take a strip of a playing card or something like that. Stick down in there so that fan's always hitting it.
It sounds like a motorcycle every time it spins up.
I don't think you guys would like that because it's sitting right next to my mic here, so that would probably be really annoying.
It'd be fine with me.
When I was a kid, I used to put the tin can on the back tire of my bike instead of the playing card because I couldn't get the playing card thing to work. So I take an old pop can, redneck it style. Does the same thing. Surprised it didn't pop a tire. I'm getting hungry. I think about going to beat ups later.
I've
Well,
done that before too, a bunch of times.
Well, Mr. Rick, I got to pop off here. It's time for me to go start my day.
Thank you, Mike. Rolling Hills Homestead.
Take care, guys.
Zero.
Okay, Rosanna. Yeah, it was a good story. It was better the first time I told it.
I bet it was, Bobby.
It was a long story.
Ooh, JC had buffalo chili for breakfast. That sounds good.
Oh, dang it. I just got up and ain't ate yet. Now I'm going to have to get something to eat.
Yeah, she's going to make us all hungry. Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles. Why did I say Hills? Oh, my God.
Now, I ate some awesome zucchini bread the other day. I forgot the stuff existed until I saw it at work. Oh, man, it was good. It had walnuts in it, zucchini, of course, and then, it was perfect. Love that stuff.
Okay, Pecan Baby. See, I got to be up here to protect myself. Yeah, I had a beeping noise that went on for a week, and I could not find where it was coming from. It sounded like it was coming from over there, back over there. I find out it was right over here, about a foot and a half from my head. I had a smoke alarm that was beeping.
Really?
And did not know.
I guess it was just bouncing off the walls.
And I've seen that on 2 or 3 streams where, and me too, have them beeping. I've done got used to the noise and don't even know what's going on. And other people will tell me, hey, what's that noise? I said, what noise?
Well, I was actually hearing it, but it sounded like it was coming from someplace else. It was throwing its voice where it just was. I'm walking around, I'm looking, and then finally I just actually looked. I had to get something. I reached over to grab my harmonica. My harmonica was sitting right on top of it. Like some bitch.
It's kind of funny. Tony will pop in once in a while on your answering machine and say, it's 68 calls. He ain't checked them in 2 days, 2 weeks and 4 days. And she knows exactly how long it's going. Yeah, the smoke alarm is throwing its voice, said Carrie.
Hey, it had to be doing something. I don't know.
It took us a week to find a low battery alarm. It ended up being part of our ADT system.
Now, fun fact about, since you brought up alarms, I was watching on YouTube. There's these Reddit Ask Me Anythings, and they're usually verified. Well, they're verified people, and one was a previous cat burglar. Guess what the most effective security, a preventive security measure you can do to your house is?
I don't know. Probably going to be simple, though.
It is window laminate.
Really?
Yep. He said that all the dogs, you give them he said he'd carry rawhide sticks with him. He says it shut up almost any dog. The small ones were the annoying ones. The big ones, you pet them, be nice, they'll follow you around all day, He said your alarms, and I don't think he was talking about ADT, but most of them, they don't really work that well. And watching for, and he always looks for enclosed backyards. Because it's just like people get comfortable thinking nobody can get in there. But
yeah,
window laminate, that's what you want.
You got to remember that. That's simple, too, to do.
Mm-hmm.
You just lock down a shotgun and put a string to the trigger and just set it in front of the door.
Then you forget it one day.
Or if you really want to be smart, put it on the outside so it blows them inside the house.
You got
kind of like a little tub there that can catch them, a little hoop.
Hello, Mama.
That was Rooster.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Mama Renda. Good morning, Renda. How are you?
Yeah, but didn't she have a wrench?
No, she never had a wrench here.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to drop the hammer on her.
No, don't do that. Oh.
That's the VIP club. That's what that wrench stands for.
Yeah, I actually had to do that. Give everybody I knew wrenches, so I knew who not to kick out.
Mhm.
So
What
many
I do
people, they were coming in and using other people's names and icons,
Mhm.
and you couldn't tell. The only way I could tell is if they didn't have a wrench, it wasn't the right one.
My problem, if you give, I give everybody a wrench on Pickerick too. That way, when somebody comes in that's new, they stick out like a sore thumb. I can't do that on one though. It just don't work for me.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
just something I had to do.
People come in and then have something they're pissed off at somebody else at another stream, and they take it out here. It don't work. It just don't work for me.
Always
Yeah.
small
I've been through
problems.
it, been through it, been through it, been through it. It don't work.
I've had pretty good luck because I've got such a great group of people. I don't mind giving them all wrenches.
Right.
They can always be taken away.
True. I think like a smaller moderator group is probably better than like a bigger moderator group because then you get
Well,
conflicting
yeah.
interests outside it.
It is. It's best to have a small one, but I got to get this, this problem taken care of, and then I won't mind. Of course, I don't mind everybody having a wrench. I don't care.
The final straw was I had one get mad at me, and I went to my thing, and I had 187 comments that was being removed and put for me to go through, and I had to go through every freaking one of them, put them back on. That was the final straw. That's when I limited moderators to just people I knew really well.
Oh, I got my motorcycle back, by the way. It's sitting outside right now. It feels pretty good.
Yeah, you got that big 125 Honda sitting out there.
No. I wish that'd be cool. I got a Korean bike, Hyosun GB650. It's a pretty nice little cruiser. It looks unique. It really pops out here. It's black and chrome. Love it. I've already dropped it, but first bike I'm gonna drop it. So it's got another dent in the tank, but it's like real small, not like half the tank's gone like the first time.
That's why you start out with a dirt bike and you learn to lay it down.
But that's the thing. Like for the price I gave for this motorcycle, I was going to give for a used motorcycle that didn't hardly run. Like I got to steal the price. Thank you, kid. Yeah. Well, sorry. So now, have you all heard of this really cool technique called dry aging, using meat, steak, anything? You take a vacuum sealer bag, you vacuum all the air out of it, you put it on a cooling rack and put it in your fridge. Leave it in there for 45 days. Trim off the excess, like the rind that grows up on it. Apparently, it takes all the fat, all the juices, and all the flavor and compacts it in what's left of the steak. And it's quite a bit of a steak left, depending on how big of a steak you grab. And then you fry it up just like anything else, like cook it up to 120 degrees and then sear it on each side. Apparently, it's amazing. And I am thinking about trying to get into this.
Dang, I got to try that because I got everything I need to do that with.
Yep. Cook the indirect heat, and then you sear it with the direct heat. I'm kind of new with all that stuff, so it's pretty cool to me. Like I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He's a huge barbecue guy, and he does it to a $1 steak. Didn't turn out very well. And he goes all the way up to like $1,000 like Wagyu steak, which I would love to try one day. Man.
Ooh. I'm not going to take it that far.
No, but I at least like to try that Wagyu. I mean, you're looking probably like $50 for just a little sliver of it off. But that thing's $1,000. Of course, it was this big of a steak, like a big square package from Australia.
Well, that'd be great if people would give me lots of donations. I'd go ahead and get one and do that.
Oh yeah, he had like millions of viewers, so I'm sure like it was just within a month's like worth of work, he got it.
That's cool.
Yes, you also dry age with toothpicks on a plate on the bottom shelf.
Really?
What? Rooster. We didn't know. We didn't know.
That is so cool.
Oh, Lordy, did you sleep in this morning, Bobby?
Not me.
Oh. I actually got into bed pretty early last night. I looked for you after the radio show. When I didn't see you live, I went live for like an hour and a half, something like that.
It's all your fault. Your radio show put me to sleep.
That's good. It's supposed to be relaxing comedy and make you feel better. So it worked.
I'm not gonna lie. I used your radio show to put me to sleep a couple times, Eric. I'm like, I can't mess with you. Like I was like sitting there watching it, reading through comics, stalking and whatnot.
That's good. It's really good. That's what it's all about. Relaxing.
Yeah, that put me to sleep, and I laid here and woke up and looked up. It was like, dang, it's 9 o'clock. I got to go see if Pick a Rick's on.
Look up Alton Brown, Dry Age. Cool.
Bring that up here real quick.
But of course, I like to age my potato salad too. I sleep with it for about 3 days, then I eat it.
I can't argue with that. I've left it sitting on the coffee table for a while. What's in potato salad? Mayonnaise. Yeah, that probably isn't good. Probably isn't good.
It turned out pretty good for me.
I have got to get me some more Viennas, though. Elvis about to have a fit. I can see it in his eyes. Dad, where's the Viennas?
Have you tried giving them spam yet?
Well, with me, I give Red everything, but she loves her Vienna sausages. I buy them by the case of 24.
I think I've got spam.
I love spam. I could probably eat it about every day.
Mm-hmm.
Love chopping it up, putting it with eggs, a little bit of ketchup. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep everything right at hand.
I tried the stuff at Aldi's. It was like $1.89 a can. It was like a knockoff Treat Meat. Tastes just like Treat Meat, though. I believe Treat Meat made that. I swear.
Probably would. I can taste the difference between treat and spam.
Big time.
Different.
Oh, actually, this is Brookdale that I got from Aldi's here.
Does it actually have like meat in it, or is it like a gag gift?
No, it's actually, I like it better than spam.
I do too. I like the taste of it better. If I was going to fry it, I want spam. Bobby, please don't spam the live stream.
Well, that's why I keep Treat around so I can go ahead and treat the live stream. But no, you can pop that cap off. I actually did a video on it.
Oh my God!
Straighten the lid up, and then you just take and shave that across there and slice a piece of spam. Slap it between some bread. You don't need a knife or anything else. Just bread and a can of spam, and you're all set.
Brenda, there's a link if you'd like to join us. Be happy to.
Oh no.
I'm all out of coffee too. I either got to make some more or switch to something else, like Pepsi.
They get you some Death Wish coffee. That stuff's strong.
Nah.
Super caffeinated.
I got some. Very smooth tasting, very good. It will crank you up a little bit, though.
Oh yeah. That
Just
stuff had me going.
Yeah, I sent some to poor JT, Colorado farmer.
Uh-huh.
Boy, he was cranked. As young as he is, he was wired.
I have eaten that liver mush before, but I can't quite stomach it. I just can't. It's all right.
You remember? Have you ever watched George of the Jungle? Or remember that movie where he's eating the coffee grounds?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that show.
I wish they'd bring it back. I think it's pretty cool. They're bringing everything else back, so I'd like to see that movie at least made again. I don't know if they'd be able to do it as good, though. The actor's perfect for it.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about bringing something back. It's never as good as the original.
Now they're bringing back a Matrix. I heard
Hmm.
all the original actors, which I don't see how it's possible. They died in the last movie. Spoiler, but it'd be interesting. Like I heard over on Sirius XM Octane, they were going on about it. It's supposed to be remaking a Matrix.
Good morning, Anna.
And I'm crazy. How about you?
Pecan said, "Get you later, Bobby." She's going somewhere for a little while. She's having a baby.
Okay, Pecan baby. I got enough sleep. I'm good for a week now.
I know from what Rick was saying a while ago. Apparently, if you sleep on the live stream, you get a whole bunch of donations. Just go take a nap. You look really tired. I'm just saying. Hey, Rick, you want to split that 50-50 with us?
I've tried.
Go ahead, Bobby.
I will say I've tried that. It really doesn't work. But when I took that little 5-minute nap or something like that, it's what woke me up. I kind of seen out of the corner of my eye because they weren't really closed. I was just kind of looking down like this. I seen something pop up. I looked over. I got a whole $1.99.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's a can of Spam. Or treat.
That guy we were talking about, though, there was lots of money rolling in. Thousands of dollars. Not joking, thousands.
Yeah, I got people trying to, Bobby, you need to get some sleep. It's bad for your health. You need to get some sleep. I fall asleep. What do I do? Half a dozen people try to call and wake me up. Wake up, wake up.
They thought you slept too well. We'll say that.
They were actually, Alicia, I think it was, and maybe Pecan, they was actually worried that you sleep apnea, that you was going to die, because she was all reared back asleep. But I fell asleep a couple times on them. I have. Yeah. The guy we talk about has mega thousands of subs. Yeah.
I like going in live streams, give them $1 or $2 every now and then, $5. That's nothing, but to go give $1,000, like
not at one time. I'm not talking about 20s, 50s, 100s, rolling.
Even if you had like 100 people in that live stream, like that's like almost everybody giving $100. Like
it was 10,000 people.
Oh, holy cow!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not too far off that realm.
Well, yesterday I was going to go ahead and send Rick $1,000.
Monopoly money, right?
I mean, I really was. It's all the money I make from YouTube. I actually clicked in there and I hit it, and it said my debit card wasn't any good. So I called up and they had a block on it. Because I was going to make him send it back to me.
Uh-oh, I got to plug this thing in.
Plug it in.
He's about to die.
We're going to die if I don't. I had that happen once already. Elvis reared his head back for me to pet him and hit the off button first thing, cut the computer on. As soon as I got going.
See, just broke YouTube policies, talk about death.
Oh, is that a policy? Because I died.
That's in the policy. That's part of that child safety thing.
They don't do anything about it. I mean, I've turned so many people in and stuff. They don't do anything. You got to get the law enforcement involved.
Oh, here it is. It says content stimulating parental abuse or abandonment or simulating exposure to death or violence.
Oh, so I should not sit around and eat 3 or 4 day potato salad because that could actually kill me.
Possibly. That's on the edge. It might be okay with that.
I only ate about 2 pounds of it.
Only 2 pounds.
Yeah, I was trying to clean myself out, but that didn't work.
Oh, and you can't target minors about death as either. So you can't teach them that, eventually one day we're going to go to the NASCAR race in the sky.
Oh my God, I'm still cold.
Man, that blows my mind. It's just that of all other things, policy involving kids.
Bye, Carrie. Thank you for being here this morning.
See you later, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie.
She's probably been up all night.
Yeah, kimchi. She's a rough ex. I'll say that. Now kimchi is this fermented cabbage. It's good stuff, but mine spit at me because it was old and sat in the fridge for who knows how long, and there was a white mist that came off of it. So it shouldn't have really eaten that, and it hurt me pretty bad. It gave me some food poisoning. Probably the worst food poisoning I've had in my life. Like, just smells would hurt me. It was not fun. Don't eat kimchi that's old, even though it's fermented. Don't eat when it's old and expired, especially if it spits at you or hisses at you.
Yeah.
Try that stuff too. I've never had it before.
I like it. It's a good side with stuff. Like if you have like a meat, like a steak taco or something like that, a little bit of kimchi on the side, spice the meat up a little bit. It's good. Yeah, I can smell sounds. That sounds about right.
I gotta get up and get a V8 juice.
Don't you cut my computer off.
He's clicking. I'm guilty.
Daddy, I really won't do that. I promise you.
See, look, here's what he does. See his tail?
He's just like grabbing it, like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
His tail, with that curl on his tail, he hooks every cord that comes by. Every one, like a hook.
You're gonna have to be completely wireless.
Well, I kind of am, but the webcams and stuff. Well, the new one in there shows it sitting on a tripod. I got to figure that out. How that would work.
Put a webcam on a tripod?
Well, I've got the new one. It's the Logitech Pro Streamer. It was like almost $70.
Yeah, it's wireless, you say?
I don't know if it's wireless or not, but it shows a picture of it sitting on a tripod. So obviously,
it's just a mount.
Yeah, it's got the mount on the bottom for the tripod.
Yeah. So,
Can y'all send me the link for the panel? Yes, I'll put it in Facebook. I thought I did that. I'm sorry.
hey, you put it in chat, but it's where everybody's been talking. Daedra says that she loves kimchi. She makes it even. That would be fun to make. I'm not gonna lie.
Now I gotta ask, what ingredients are in kimchi?
Onions, peppers, cabbage. You ferment it using vinegar and some other stuff. So, what's in it?
Maybe I made that and didn't even know what it's called. Because I got these big old stone crocks that I got from my grandmother.
It's in Messenger, Gracie.
And that's where I ferment my stuff. You put it down in there and you put a piece of plastic down in there, put a rock on there to keep everything submerged, and just let it sit.
Wow. I know it was how it was made.
Well, that's the best way to make it.
Like my problem is, like I get interested in something, like I'll try doing it, it completely fails. I mean, I'm a master chef here, but it never really turns out well. Last time I made chili, got all this really cool meat. I was like, I was looking forward to it. Didn't drain the grease. Didn't drain the grease at all before I put that in the chili.
Let me make sure she heard me. Gracie, I sent the link in Messenger. It's in Messenger.
Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, like when I first started, people started saying, send to your Facebook. So I'm in my Facebook looking, okay, where is it? Where is it?
Mom says I need to leave the cooking to my brother. He is a better cook than I am. But, you know, he went through this little stage long before I had to. Cooking for myself, you know, not just ordering takeout every day.
Well, you just got to keep the practice up.
That's just expensive for the stuff I want to make. That's my problem. I'll go out and spend $200 just on a meal. And then I'll eat it. And it's kind of like Lester. Should just spent the $10, $12 for the takeout.
I'm thinking about getting pizza today, but I don't know which one. I want something warm.
Something more? Get you a buffalo chicken pizza.
I like them. I've eaten it before.
I love them. That's like my go-to pizza. And if you really want to spice it up, put some purple onion on it. It's really good then.
I could handle that too.
Hey, I wonder how Spam and pineapple would be.
Oh, that sounds good.
Good morning, Brittany.
What's up?
Hey there, Hazelhide. Yeah, apparently I got about every 3 or 4 weeks I need to get some sleep.
Just every 3 or 4 weeks, just a small cat nap, just get through.
I did that for probably a year and a half, and I got so burnt out, I started cutting back, getting more sleep.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up,
There's
Gracie?
that beautiful little Gracie.
Hey, Gracie.
Oh,
Put
fine.
your hand above her eye there.
Oh, no, yeah.
That's amazing you're not hungover, Brittany. That's amazing. This is the mic I'm using. Can you hear me on this mic? Is it louder when I talk right here?
Oh, that's loud.
Did you say something? You want to hear something?
You're trying to deafen me.
I thought it was on this. Just its hearing's going through it. I didn't know that.
I'm already deaf as it is. I've got an ear infection. It's
You said it
like-
was muffled. You said it was muffled.
Well, that should have blew the infection right out of there.
I get this
Oh,
red
weird.
liquid coming from my ears. It's weird.
What did you say, Rick?
I'm just going to turn my sound up. I don't know. There we go.
Well, that's better than when I was sitting around here the day after 4th of July. I had a trash can, and I was throwing them 80s in here. Well, kind of like the new version of M80s.
Right.
They're big. Yeah. After I did the first one, I kind of felt sorry because I couldn't hardly hear. Like, God, these poor people with the earbuds in.
It's loud.
I did not think about that.
I have a computer question. I've got an Apple Mac computer,
Uh-huh.
and I can't find anywhere where I can put your earphones in.
It's a Bluetooth.
Yeah, you got to get the wireless ones.
That's it.
Okay.
The thing is, most likely your Apple computer is probably submerge proof up to probably 3 or 4 feet. That's why there's no outside. Because
Oh,
iPhones, there's no outside ports anywhere because they keep it completely enclosed.
And I dropped this one in the tub yesterday,
oh,
underwater for like 5 minutes before I knew I was washing my hair and it was sitting against a shampoo bottle. The TNX Max, I like to have a heart attack. You know how much I paid for this phone? Oh my God. And when I got it out, I dried it off, cleaned the screen. It was all nice and shiny. It still worked. I put it in rice for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and it's fine. No
good as
problem.
me.
So me and the phone had a good, nice bubble bath yesterday. Sure. My God, it worked.
What do you, okay, I gotta ask the elephant in the room question. Why did you have your phone in the bathroom propped up against the shampoo bottle?
You don't want to ask. You don't even want to
That's
know.
a good question. That's a very good question.
I was chatting, man. I'm a live streamer. That's what I do. Just chatting.
Oh, okay.
But the bathroom is like one of those you don't want to take into. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't judge me.
oh, I'm judging hard.
Do you know, I was going to leave YouTube.
I'm starting a trend.
Yeah, actually, I thought he was making a video of himself.
World's smallest caterpillar.
Yeah, I have about 3 foot of bubbles over top of you. We got to sweep through it to go ahead and see the phone and like, hey there, I'm right here.
That's my next live stream. That's been suggested from the bubble bath. See how many I get. See how many people I get on panel with that one. Mm-hmm.
Know what you're saying there, Britt? Something about
Not-
YouTube.
Go ahead, Gracie. Who?
Oh, you were saying something about earlier about YouTube, Gracie.
I was going to leave YouTube because of all the, the nasty comments and stuff. So I'm glad I didn't now.
It's part of the game. You just got immature people on here. Keep up the good work. It always pays off.
Thank you.
Let's see. The only thing, Rick, if you actually do that, it actually is a good idea. All the guys won't come in here, just the girls.
Most likely.
I don't think you
Yeah.
can show up.
Oh, okay.
Most likely. I've been thinking about it, no joke. And just keep putting a link in to see how many people I get on the panel.
Get somebody else in their own panel, like taking a bubble bath as well. Like, hey, what's up? I was the only guy that did this. Get a whole niche community going, Rick.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to drop that phone since I know it's waterproof and the camera works and everything. It'd still be going.
All I can do is explain.
Do that live stream.
Oh, I'm joking.
It's like,
That's
well,
pretty
I
good.
know you had brown eyes.
That's excellent advice right there. A non-slip surface.
Yeah.
That or duct tape it to the wall.
Yeah.
That'd be the same for
Yeah,
me.
duct tape, yeah. Don't do it.
At this point, just go with the super glue. You don't want to take any chances.
Gorilla glue.
Yeah.
Then I have to take it out of the cover to get the phone back.
No, keep the phone there. That's its new place. That's where it stays.
No,
Yeah.
I can't do that. The
Just
rubber
get-
ducky fied.
Just get you an extra cover,
Uh,
super glue that to the wall, so you can just keep switching them out of covers.
yeah.
Or they do make them snap in things that you can just snap it in there and it won't fall out.
Right. This one's rubbery though. It's supposed to sit up. It's supposed to have
I
that
remember
grip,
that one, Bobby. I remember that one.
that grip on it.
Yeah.
I ain't seeing it.
That would be a pretty cool stream. Like have like a pet duck. Just whenever you want to show everybody your pet duck, just swap over to the bathroom. There's your rubber ducky just floating in the bath.
I'm gonna do one of them. No joke. I ain't scared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
bit
may
scared.
not be scared. Everybody else will be though. What's with the snake and mole rat?
I ain't a bit scared.
Yeah, I guess I could do one on how to get rid of bath.
I thought about that too, giving Elvis a bath, but God Almighty, it's like
Oh,
pulling teeth just to get him there.
Well, if you get in there with him, he will stay with you.
do you know
Once you
what? If you had somebody walking past your house and Rick was saying, Elvis, get in the damn tub. I mean, what was I going to say?
Don't that sound out of character to hear it say that?
See?
That's what I was
Get in the damn tub.
we are breaking her in rights.
Rick doing an educational video shower illustrating how to lather up and scrub vigorously.
Yeah, that'll get it out.
Elvis is fine once you set him in there. He sits there and looks at you like he's the saddest thing that's ever happened. But getting him married, he's like on both sides, hooked up on this side of the wall, feet on that side of the wall, toenails and everything. Poked me with one last time.
I got to try something. I got to get in the tub with a can of Vienna sausages, and she'll have to jump in if she wants some.
Bait him. That's a good idea. Bait her. See, she'll come.
That's a dangerous game.
Go, yeah, go.
You got to
go-
do that.
Yeah, the bait and switch.
Just rip the top off of it, throw it in a grenade.
Yeah.
It's got to turn into from Vienna sausages to shampoo. Hey, we're coming up with some ideals here. Show them the water.
It's So, fun fact of the day: the science experiment turned out great. Viennese sausages float in water.
Yeah, I gotta try that just to see if that's true. Daggone it.
Yeah, I would have to ban all the men for a night on that show for sure because I wouldn't be able to take their comments. I'm sure. I'd have to block them.
All you do is ban Grizz and everything, and you got it made.
Oh no, I can handle Grizz.
Oh, I like Chris. He's cool.
Well, if you can handle Grizz, you can handle anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Ken went home.
Was
Mom's
he-
talking about having lasagna, a whole bunch of other good food, Philly cheesesteak subs.
He jumped on a motorcycle and took off.
And he asked if he could borrow $20. Like, yeah, sure, no problem. I was thinking, I was like, man, what's he want $20 for? And I just now clicked. I'm like, he's going home. He comes some lasagna and Philly cheesesteak.
If I'm gonna upgrade my meal, I go from chicken bologna to beef bologna.
I love fried bologna.
That's as expensive as I go.
Some of that Velveeta cheese, fried bologna, a little bit of ketchup. They can even throw some pickles on there. It'd be good. I like pickles.
Yeah, but you gotta make that special sauce for that Phillies. You know, that Philly.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
See ya.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Gracie.
All right. Love you, Bobby. Love you, Rick.
Love you, Gracie.
There, Gracie. Don't blush too much because you're so beautiful.
Bye bye.
And I'm just hot. It's very hot here.
Oh, okay. It's just hot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got you.
Bye bye.
Okay. Have a good one. I love that gal.
I do too. She's sweet as she can be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this Pickerick show has provided to you. I don't do commercials well. By V8 Juice.
Yeah.
Get up, get one, and drink it.
What he said.
It's a slogan to remember. I can use for anything.
I try to keep things simple.
Okay. I got to have something to drink. Got to switch to something. And I'm all out of coffee. So I'm going to switch to something way different. I'll be right back.
Probably some shine.
He's probably going to get an ice cream sandwich.
Drinking an ice cream sandwich. I like it when it melts. It's really good. It goes great for the stomach. It's delicious. Cookies and cream style slow milk.
Yeah, I like to drip all over my beard, so that's ready to have something to eat.
Yeah. I can't say too much. I've got like a couple of these balls of Dr. Pepper laying around. I just get the 2 liters anymore because it's by the time I go out and just buy one soda, it's the same price for the 2 liter.
Okay. You want to make me have to do it again? Go to Kroger's. Get the big K. $2.50 a 12-pack.
Like, yeah.
And that's because it went up 50 cents.
Yep.
Damn inflation.
They had to upgrade the art on the can. That's why.
Yeah, they did change it.
Mhm.
Daggone it. Nah, I don't feel right drinking it.
Just feel like you're just drinking corruption and corporate greed.
Actually, I was surprised. Yeah, I buy my V8 juice, 11 and a half ounce cans by the case from Amazon. Yeah, and it's normally like about $12 a case, which ain't bad. At 50 cents a can. They had a special. You get for like $8 a case. So
It's like Sam's Club.
I tried to buy about 10 cases, but they wouldn't let me. I was limited down to 4.
But is it like because it's like bulk rules or something?
It has a special deal. I mean, they drop it down from $12 a case down to $8 a case, and $12 a case is cheap. Yeah, but you don't want to drink too much of it because it's got a lot of sodium in it.
Yeah, see, I can't have a lot of sodium. Like, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't think, but like, if I eat like a bag of jerky or something, my whole face gets flushed. It starts, I don't know, it's not good. I get heartburn. Well, acid reflux real bad when I do that stuff. I gotta start watching what I do. Anymore, I don't hardly eat nothing at all. That's it.
Oh, sweet Dietrich, you just got on here?
Oh,
Where's that drink, Rick? That doesn't look like a drink.
Does it look like it's wrapped up in a white package?
Yeah, I wonder what that could be.
I don't have a clue.
that's good. This is that pancake wrapped in sausage.
About to drop syrup on your computer.
It'd be all right. It's actually a high back. You just can't tell that.
Oh, okay.
Pancake wrapped in sausage and orange juice.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking the drink was the pancake syrup. Glad you clarified that. That was having me a little bit concerned there, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby is saying he's thinking he was going to come back with an ice cream sandwich.
That's for dessert. This is breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Making me hungry now. I'm going to go down to Speedway and grab a couple of rollers.
Oh my God. Mm.
Okay, this is for Dietrich.
What's up, Bobby?
Hey, Dietrich. Top of the morning to you. See what happens when you wake up late? You miss important people.
I'm glad you got some sleep.
If I woke up to that, I'd probably just die. Just put it into myself like, just kill me now. It's a monster, man. Whew.
Oh no. Mm-mm. I ain't like that. I didn't like that at all. Mm-mm.
Oh, he is ticked. He's like, Dad, what in the world? I thought we were a team. I'm playing to your computer. You don't give me a bite?
He come flying up on here like his butt was on fire.
Heck yeah. You know, you have that good stuff.
He said, "Do I smell sausage, Dad?" I love that Trump fast. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I had to do that because Dietrich just got on here. She was late and like, what you miss?
Oh, he's not going to leave you alone on that one, Rick. That's why I can't have a dog or an animal or any kind of pet, because the moment they start looking at me like that, I'm giving away my life insurance, everything. Just go give them a sausage stick.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give him a bite. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, give them the stick.
Oh, Rooster, don't get that image in my mind.
Oh, what does he say?
Imagine Melania Trump, waking up in bed with that every morning.
Oh gosh. Ooh.
I guarantee you, I would not be on here as much. And I still wouldn't be sleeping, but I wouldn't be on here that much.
Did y'all hear about the rainforest being on fire right now?
Somebody told me about that.
Like
Sure
thousands
did.
of acres or something
Way up
on
there.
fire. You figure where it rains there all the time that it wouldn't do that much damage, or at least the humidity. Because I thought it rained in rainforest all the time. Maybe the tree coverage is preventing it, maybe.
I don't know. I heard somebody talking about it, but I don't actually watch it. 20% of it burnt, says Rooster.
Well, really, I can't see it doing too much damage.
That's 20% of the Earth's oxygen. Like in total is what it provides. So 20% of all of 20 would be 2%. No, a little bit more than 2%, wouldn't it? What's 20% of
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20%.
20% of 20%? Be 2, right?
Mm-hmm. 1.
1. So
What's that?
1% of the Earth's oxygen just wiped out, just gone.
I thought I had trouble breathing.
Me too. I don't know what causes that.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know either. It's horrible.
It's either the rainforest or smoking too damn much.
Need to go to one of these, Bobby. Get you one of these vapes. Control the nicotine you get. It's not random. Tastes good. Choose whatever flavor you want.
I am looking to find a good one. I don't want to buy a cheap one. I want to buy a good one.
I paid about almost $80 for this one, 80 or 90, something like that. Vape juice, $20. Came with a free coil, everything. It's got a Fire Luke top on it.
Look
I
it
need
up.
I need to use mine.
Yeah, put the name of it in here.
It's the mod or the tank or both.
The whole thing. I'm sure they got some kind of kit or something, or at least some basic vape. And I will go look it up on Amazon.
Just don't get the little El Cheapo thing to begin with, because you can't get any vape out of it. I started down that road and found out later that you might as well go on and get you something with some punch behind it like that.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I want to get the best one, or I'm not getting any at all.
And mine's nowhere near what his is, but this one does a good job.
Yeah, like most of your mods, what they call them, the vaporizers, this whole thing, the whole thing in here just gives electric current to your coil, which has cotton and is soaked with your vape juice. Is what the cloud you get. So really, your mod doesn't really matter. It just gives electric. It just depends on how long you want that to run. The real bit here is the tank. What you have. You got RDAs, RTAs, and you got little tanks like this, which come with coils. $15 a coil. But depend on, as long as you don't swap vape juice too much, you can keep a coil for a pretty good time.
Hazel, Brittany says that it caused her to get a respiratory infection. Vaping did.
Depends if you're going with the non-regulated stuff. But anything you put in your lungs, regardless if you're smoking, smelling a fog machine, anything with that could cause. But it's probably the vape juice she was using. That's my guess. So that's where a lot of people get it. They go with these like really cheap off-brand stuff that's not a good vape juice. And it messes people up because they put whatever they want in it. Luckily now it's regulated, so you don't get as much of an issue. But you get these homebrew guys who get on here and sell their homebrew vape juice with fentanyl and who knows what else in it. Thinking, oh, that's good stuff.
The stuff I was using was organic back there. Still got it.
This is the juice I use. So if you want a really good one, I recommend you get Naked. Not actually get Naked, but the brand.
Oh, okay. Oh, you had me worried then.
Morning, Skater.
I've got like 2 or 3 of these things laying around.
Well, you got to go ahead and get a good Naked vapor and some good Naked juice.
You just go to your local vape shop or tobacconist. They have a whole lot of stuff like
Hashtag get naked. Oh, I've got that.
It's
got
good.
that. Yes, I've got that right there. Exactly.
I'm not a big fan of Aqua. The taste is kind of so-so. Blue Raz is awesome. Not this one though. This is the sour melon.
That's the smoothies I drink from Naked too.
Tastes like a peanut butter sandwich every time. That's when I really like vaping on, because I don't like. I use vape to kind of control your appetite. It's like you trick your mind that you're eating, unless you're actually hungry. Then probably just want to go eat something.
I've noticed that they are warning people about the respiratory things. They've got back on it again recently.
Yep.
Sure have.
That one's good.
Banana cream.
It reminds me, I got one of them big old giant mountain pies, banana cream pie in the freezer as we speak.
That sounds good.
See, every time I have a birthday, my mom wants to make me a cake or get me a cake. Like, no, get me a big old pie.
That's where it's at, man.
Mm.
I love a banana cream pie, coconut cream pie, and key lime. Favorite
Mine
type of
is
cream.
vanilla custard with something else in it. Oh my God, it's good.
What was it?
It's like eating candy. Vanilla custard.
Oh, vanilla custard.
Yeah, it's got something else in it too. I can't remember. Vanilla custard something.
Good
Sounds
morning, Sherry.
I think it's vanilla cream custard. I think that's.
It's probably what it is. A little bit heavy cream in it.
How long will we be live, Rick? I'll have no idea.
So far, we're at 3 hours.
No clue. It's cool today. That's why I'm out here. It's almost too cool.
It's cold up here in Kentucky as well. Like it's not cold, but it's getting there. Oh yeah, peanut butter pie.
Hangouts.
I haven't even hardly looked at chat. Let me scroll through here, see what everything was said.
Dang, I just checked. It's a whole 68 degrees here. That's a heat wave to me.
It's like 62 here. I like to froze. It was 94 degrees yesterday. It's so nice. I come out here, go back in and get cool. The dog was about to die. I went to the door like the sweat to death, like being in a sauna. And then woke up this morning to 62. That was a drastic change. Big time.
To answer with the about the Brewster, yeah, you are still taking in chemicals. It's not as much chemicals with cigarettes. Like you can't really compare them because cigarettes are really, really bad for you. You get black lung stuff, but vaping's a healthy alternative to either quit or if you don't do it too often. I've never had an issue. I've vaped for about 3 or 4 years now. I've not had one issue, but I buy premium vape juice. I just got to pay attention to that stuff. Like read the chemicals that it has in it. Some chemicals, it's just like breathing in a fog machine. It's not going to affect you. Other stuff where they try to get that sweet flavor or that certain taste, they'll put different things in there. A lot of it comes down to just really doing your due diligence and making sure you know your health issues, if you can do stuff like that, and knowing what's in your vape juice because you're putting it into your body. As far as long-term effects, I really can't answer that. I've done it for 4 years. I have nothing. I don't have any trouble breathing, running. I play tennis. So, no problem for me.
And I've been smoking since I was 13 years old. I have no problem breathing, any exercise, and doing anything. So, I'll probably die tomorrow, but it's been fun. Like a freight train, too. One right after another. Just saying.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you I've been smoking for 55 years or more.
It's bad, no doubt about it. But I enjoy it. I still enjoy it. I enjoyed it the first time I ever tried it, and I still like it.
Maybe they'll legalize hemp up there. That's a healthy alternative, I've heard.
I figured I got to die of something. Might as well make it fun. Fun. I can't even talk. I'm running out of air.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, actually, I was laughing in between there. I try to kill myself. I just can't get it done right.
We was checking on you yesterday to make sure you was breathing. I was really worried. I'm serious. They were really worried about it.
I know. I got such great people. Tell me to go to sleep and then tell me to wake up.
Yeah.
Come on,
Mama Brenda came in here and then she vanished. I don't know what happened. Was she got busy or what?
Yeah, well, let me see. She's already got the crappers done. She does that first thing to get that out of the way. Because that's a crappy job. And then she goes on doing other stuff.
Morning, Ron.
Hey, Ron, how you doing there? That or she's running around trying to find a charger plug.
Certain things you don't do for health reasons. I don't care what the nutritional value of a candy bar is or the chemicals in tobacco. Dang, you might want to fire one. I'm addicted to nicotine, I think. I'm starting to get that feeling.
Nah, it's just a healthy habit. Actually, back in the 50s, smoking was advertised to be super healthy for you. Like, if you weren't doing it, you weren't living healthy. And they used to have these things called lucifers. And when you strike up the match itself had so much bad chemicals that if you breathed it in, it would like do almost permanent like health issues with you just from the matches.
The sulfur isn't too great now on the stick match. I keep them around here all the time. Take your breath away.
Yeah, like it blows my mind. Heck, they were doing. There was, if you watch some of the older cigarette commercials, they're targeting kids with it.
Doctors were promoting them then.
Yeah,
doctors promoting smoking.
It blows my mind.
What
oh my God, so many. It's unbelievable. But the chemicals, actually, most of the worst chemicals come from the burning process of them, not the actual tobacco.
Actually, I found out some stuff. That's why I actually smoke is like pretty much natural tobacco. Because I've seen a sheet of, or I should say pages, like 6 pages of all the stuff that the companies put in the regular cigarettes that you buy compared to what if you roll your own.
It's a big difference.
So I feel good about that, so I roll my own. And they're easy to roll. It is a home rolled cigarette filter. You can't tell it from a regular cigarette.
Do it all the time.
And see, that's the thing with tobacco. It actually does have positive properties to get from it. But it's like, if you're doing it for like over and over and over, it's the over amount of those properties that hurt you as well. Just like with marijuana, it has good properties and it has bad properties. Depends on how it's bred, all that fun stuff. I don't understand. But yeah, the chemicals they put in there, it's ridiculous. And it's all preservatives and flavor. It's all they're doing. The only thing I can't really do with cigarettes is the aftertaste. Super sensitive with aftertaste. And that will stick with me all day, every time I've smoked. And it's just something I can't stand. This, do it whenever I want, I'm done. No extra aftertaste, trying to eat a burger or,
I got the same thing though. When I was smoking, I stopped for like 6 months and vaped, and I could be going down the car, hit that vape, crack a window, and I can't stand that smell. And I'm like, it's, whatever it was cookies and cream. Who can't stand cookies and cream? Are you serious? Come on.
Like Sherry says, it's formaldehyde is one of the chemicals they put in.
Yeah, that formaldehyde. I thought it was fentanyl for some reason. Yeah, that formaldehyde was like giving people popcorn lung, everything. It was bad stuff. That was before it was regulated. Right now, it's still iffy on the regulation. You got a lot of home brewers out there, but yeah, that stuff's no joke. They were doing it in Indian e-cigarettes that you get at gas stations. Was the big number ones that were getting people.
Flame retardant chemicals.
And just like with like soda, you look at some of the stuff that's in there, like especially your diet sodas. They got stuff in there. It's like, I think it was aspartame. So much of it, not good stuff.
Good morning, everyone.
What's up, Sherry?
Good morning.
Good morning, cutie.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see.
they still do have formaldehyde in them, and they still have flame retardant stuff just in case if you fall asleep with a cigarette in your hand, it shuts it off itself.
Yep. Sure does. Started 2 years ago.
If I fall asleep once it gets back to the point where it's burning my fingers, it wakes me right up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See this statement that you just put up, Rick? That comes in every pack of cigarettes in Massachusetts. Isn't that crazy?
Last week, U.S. District Judge in Maryland issued a decision, among other things, that requires makers or importers of e-cigarettes and electronic nicotine delivery devices and certain tobacco products like cigars, pipe tobacco, and hookah to submit applications for their marketed products. The court decision comes, like many others, concerned the rising use of e-cigarettes.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get to the bottom line of it here.
Yeah, a lot of the imported stuff, like, it's just unregulated. Like, they're still iffy on it, but they're cracking down on it because it's killing people. That's why I use this thing.
It's like pulling teeth to get to what's really going on here.
Well, in 50 years, you go and let me know how that vape works compared to smoking regular cigarettes.
The Food and Drug Administration agency within the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services protects the public to safety and security of human and veterinary drugs, vaccines, and other regulating tobacco products. This don't tell you shit.
That's actually going on inside all that stuff.
Let's see.
Morning, Gary.
Spirits. Let's talk about Rooster. What are you buying ghosts for?
So how you doing on buttered bread?
Oh, doing good.
Good. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a video going and upload it on my channel, but I'm 50-50 on uploading it because it's just me riding around on the bike. Moto vlogging like I wanted to do, it's not easy. I don't have the concentration for it.
I've watched those guys. Oh, that's really cool the way they do it.
It's something. If you ever jump on a bike, just try talking to an imaginary camera. I can't do it. I thought I could because I talk all the time. It's different because I'm so focused on everybody else. I just forget to talk.
Well, I don't have no problem.
You'll get used to that, won't you?
I got to become a better rider first. It's purely just a skill issue at this point.
It's weird because like yesterday, I went out and took this and got in the car and took me and the dog and went to the store and back. So talking about what you're doing is way different from sitting here talking to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's way different.
Now, did you say you got under the car?
Got the car, got Elvis and me in the car.
Oh, I thought you said you got under it and went to town.
That'd be hard to do, Bob. I'm pretty sure.
That's why I had to make sure I heard what I didn't hear what I thought I heard.
So there you just catch that free ride off somebody, grab them by the house. Like, okay, Elvis, get ready to catch. Don't grab the pipe.
Get on, boy. No, I didn't get under the car. It was pretty cool, though. I watched it back last night. It stayed video the whole time.
I got an answer how we can do that, Rick. You get underneath the car with the camera, and me and Elvis will stay inside, and I'll drive you around.
I don't think that don't work for me.
Hey, Rick, you know that AT&T sells a mobile hotspot so that you can put in your car, right?
Yep.
I've got a hotspot on this phone.
Metro PCS.
No. It's a little tiny box you put on your dashboard, and it won't drop your phone anywhere.
You can also use internet access as well.
It's like $10 a month. It costs $200 for the device.
I might check into that. That's what blew me away yesterday is it didn't never cut out at all. I don't know how good the video was or not.
But just say if you're going road tripping, and you need a hotspot because your phone keeps dropping, you just turn this thing on and it detects your device and it, adds the G's to it.
That'd be pretty cool. But wouldn't the hotspot on the phone do the same thing? And I got another phone. Yeah.
No. This one's kind of like satellite.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's not cell phone tower.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why it's costing you so much, because it's pinging off satellite.
Yeah, Metro PCS actually did something similar. It's like a $90 startup total. That's all you pay. You get a free phone. You get a mobile hotspot for your car, and you get like 3 lines, I think is what it was. Mobile hotspot has its own like dedicated line for itself, so you can all your friends that get in your car can hook up to your mobile hotspot, get on the internet, surf the web, play some YouTube through the stereo, do whatever you need. It's pretty cool.
Right. Well, I know most new cars, they have that hotspot in it. You don't even have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check into that. You said it costs $200, but it's not. But how much a month?
It's the box that costs $200. It's $10 a month added to your bill.
That's cheap enough. That's way cheap enough.
And if you pay by the year, it's $99.
Oh.
That's actually really cheap.
So you're saving a little bit of money, if you pay up for the year. It's almost like a XM radio.
Oh, I love XM radio. That's what I use on my car. I never use radio anymore. I just go straight to
Me
XM.
neither. I love all the podcasts on there.
That would be cool to put a camera under the car and watch it going down the road. Though that'd be neat. Totally.
Hey, just watch out for the railroad tracks.
You're like clunk.
Yeah.
Like, whoop, there goes that phone. I should have used my cheaper one.
Uh-oh, Gary's battery went bad in his car.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
They are expensive now, batteries are. Holy
Yes, they
cow.
are. I bought the cheapest one they had was $100.
What are you talking about? 200 some.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a decent one. I got the Value Craft.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I haven't driven for probably going on 5 months now. Not because I can't afford the battery. I'm just too lazy to go change it.
I feel you. I got just I got a AutoZone, O'Reilly's, literally 10-minute walk from my house. It's not happening. If that happened to me,
Gary's is $163.
dang, he's probably getting that. What was it? Dura something? Duralast?
No, take a good look. The cheapest one you can get is, I forget, but if you go on Amazon, it's like over $200 for the cheapest one they have.
Well, if I replace my Honda battery with an original Honda battery, it cost me $389.
Yep. Coming from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
I got a little Sonic, and we found one that it was like a G5 or an 05, something like that. Whatever letter it meant. Had like different like specifications on the size of it. It fit my Sonic just fine. Works great right now. My other one was swelling up real bad.
Morning, Linda.
It's unlimited. Unlimited, Grizz. But if you do use a certain amount that I noticed, okay, so it goes from 5G. Once you use a certain amount, it goes to 4G. Then it will drop down to 3G. But it still works beautiful, even if it's at 3G. But it's unlimited.
A lot of the sticker prices for the hotspots, it's unlimited data, like fast connection, for like usually 5 gigs, sometimes upwards to 8, and then you can sometimes go to play and get up to 20 gigs. But generally, you have like a certain amount that you can go up to, and then after that, it drops down. You're not priority.
I love her avatar with her and the dog there. That's cool.
Yeah, Gary was actually saying that $163 battery he was talking about, that's for a 2-year battery. Let me fill you in on something. Batteries are all about the same. You're paying for the warranty.
Exactly.
From 2-year, 3-year, 5-year, 7-year, your same battery, basically, you're paying for the warranty.
Right.
And sometimes it's almost like they got the technology so perfected that it's designed to run out like a month or two after your warranty expires.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
boom.
that's how it usually goes too.
Now, I will say the last battery, well, actually, the last vehicle I bought, the guy had just put a new battery in it before he traded it in. And that battery lasted me for 8 years.
Dang. What kind of battery was that?
I don't know. I've never taken the cover off and looked.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
If I take the cover off, I might as well replace the battery.
Check the oil while you're at it.
Well, I do check the oil.
I'm horrible to check my oil. I've almost ran that thing out, like my little Sonic I have here, so many times, like at least 10 times. I've almost ran that thing completely dry.
I've actually, if I change my oil every 4,000 miles like you're supposed to, I've never had to add oil.
I think I need to change mine. Mine's been way over 4,000 miles. It just eats the oil anymore. I mean, not bad to the point where I'm buying a quart every week or nothing, but about every three months, I have to buy a quart of oil to put in it. Heck, I've got an oil filter in there somewhere.
Well, that's what
I
happened.
change mine every 10,000 synthetic.
Yeah. I use synthetic, but I still change it every 4,000.
I use just normal oil. I can't put synthetic in mine.
It's what happens that oil will break down. Once it starts breaking down, it will find a way to leak out or burn up.
That's what's happening with mine then. I use 10W30, sometimes 10W40.
I think mine's 5W40. I change it like 2,500. The thing recommends 2,000, but I think that's a bit soon.
Yeah.
And another piece of advice, always stick to the same exact oil. Because if you start adding different oils in there, it'll turn to sludge.
Yeah.
It does something to it. It'll make it leak too if you ain't careful changing oils for some reason.
Yeah, I think that's just the mechanic. I don't think they know what they're doing when they put those gaskets on.
If you go from normal oil to synthetic, it does eat up the gaskets. That's why I can't put none of mine. Like, I love to go synthetic. I've heard it does a whole lot better than normal oil.
Go semi-synthetic.
Well, I don't know if I could do that. Because I heard like once you went any kind of synthetic in it, like it eats those gaskets up because it's not ready for it. The engine isn't.
Well, they're only like $5 to change at the oil change place, so they're really not that expensive.
I'll check that
One
out.
thing I found out that I noticed since I was first started working as a mechanic as a kid is that Lucas Oil Treatment, and they got a fuel treatment too. If you want to, I'll take a vehicle when I first get it, I will flush it out good, and then I'll start up with the oil, run that for about 1,000 miles, drain that oil out, then put new oil in. Use that Lucas oil treatment and Lucas fuel treatment, and I've gained between 4 to 7 miles to a gallon.
Holy cow, you're messing with me.
I use that Lucas oil treatment in my farm tractors. It works great. Works great. I don't put it in the car, but I use it in my farm tractor.
Oh, I'll put it in your car.
I'll do that. Like, do you just put the whole bottle into the oil?
Yeah, you replace a quart of oil with a quart of that.
I'll just let it burn itself down to about a quart worth, and then I'll put it in.
Of course, my Farmall Cub is running off a STP to keep from smoking.
Yeah, I had a motor so bad that it was a Chevy straight 6-cylinder in my '73 Chevy pickup truck, where I was hauling like 2.5 ton of stone at a time. I got to where I was running straight 90 weight gear oil.
Oh, really, Gary?
Until it just finally went, so I slapped another motor in it.
Oh. I can change oil, but changing a motor, I don't think I'm that good. I don't have a jack or nothing.
Actually, my truck on that straight 6-cylinder, the last motor I put into it, I used a forklift, hand tools, did it by myself in 2 hours.
Really? 2
Yeah.
hours you can put it in. Holy cow, dude.
Using the forklift to pick up the other one and slide the other one back in all by myself.
See that?
Wow, that's pretty good.
I wish I could do that. That'd be so cool. Like, I'm renting, so I can't keep hardly nothing in here.
Yeah, I've been a so-called, what they say, a master mechanic. I got some patches around here somewhere that say that.
Really?
I was always very good at what I did. So the more you do, the faster you get. You learn all the little shortcuts and stuff like that.
So if you took me doing that, it'd take me probably about, what, 10 hours?
You probably never would get it done if you tried to use a forklift. Because it's so hard to actually get that down there where you need it and get it shoved into place right. But yeah, you might be able to do it. As long as you don't crush your grill and everything else.
So that's my skill level. That's a definitely. It's going to happen. I'll just have a radiator next to me, ready.
Well, you should have the radiator out to start with.
Nah.
I'm
I
about
can squeeze it
grilling
in there. Shortcuts, remember? Master mechanic here.
You only have to take 4 bolts out to get the radiator out. Doesn't take very long.
That's time wasted. I'll spend $200. 10 minutes saved.
And probably another $1,000 to replace all the grill and stuff.
Oh, just 10 minutes saved. It's worth it.
Well,
just dip into the savings. Get a credit
when
card.
you do that, definitely do a video on it.
Oh, gosh, no. My luck, I'd forget it's down at the bottom, get crushed.
Good morning, Stephanie. Looks like a beautiful day today, Rick. I don't see any rain. It's been raining here. Cloudy, overcast, 11:16 a.m. and no sun. No sun.
Oh, that's the perfect day, Rick. I love an
dog.
overcast day.
Hey, what do you want? Let me in, Dad. I'm tired.
She says, can't you tell? You know me. I do this all the time.
Mm-hmm. Except I got earbuds in. Oh.
Says, I'll let you get comfortable. Then I want in. Once you get comfortable again, I want back out. They do it to you every time.
He saw me fill that dog bowl up.
Oh, he knows what he wants.
Mm-hmm. He saw it.
Every time my mom brings a bag of stuff in and gives it to me, it doesn't matter if it's papers, letters, whatever, mail, old mail. Red will go nuts because she thinks there's food in there. Matter of fact, she's sleeping way too long. I got to get something out here to go ahead and I'll show you how easy it is. She's sound asleep over in a chair. I will be carefully to not make too much noise. She should magically appear here pretty soon. She's looking at me like, yeah, Daddy, but where's the Vienna sausages?
It's like Vienna sausages don't go crinkle, crinkle.
But I guarantee you she'll be here out of a dead sleep.
It's amazing how that works.
When I say her name or anything, and she will be here.
A bite of life. Hello. What's popping, all you party pandas? Just us, bite of life. We're popping this morning. That's all. We are. I think it's getting colder. I'm going to have to build a fire or something. Let me see what the temperature is.
Yep, there it is. There's the nose.
Hey, Red. Oh, no.
He's like, where's the noise?
She did that and she took off.
She didn't like that.
He's like, I'm not awake yet for that.
Nope.
Yeah, be good.
Oh, the high today is 73. I'm gonna freeze all day.
That's
Hey,
even an electric bill.
now's the night to go and get yourself a campfire going, a Jason mask.
Yeah.
Spooky Saturday.
Over by the lake, I'm sure, right?
That would be cool. I got all that. Awesome. How's your morning going, Rick? It's going good. I'm out on the porch today, and I'm not actually sweating.
I just saw something that's even cooler. Get Bonita out there and put her where you're shooting through her bones into the fire.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I'd have to take her clothes off, which I don't have a problem taking Bonita's clothes off.
Take her clothes off.
So you can see through her ribs.
Bad Rick. But that would be cool. See all them bones and stuff and the fire coming through the bones.
Did you see that message, Grizz, from Sandra?
Oh, you can bet he did.
She's not too far off the truth, I'll be honest.
No, she put the nail on. Was it that nail on the head there? She might have been a little sideways with it.
Now you're going to tell me I just teased you. She's not staring at me. It's so weird.
It's because I work out, you know. I do a lot of squats. Buns of steel. Try to be more like Superman every day.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I just needed to warm up. Life. I need to warm up. It's too cool.
See, I like it nice and cold. Something about it. Except Amazon. Amazon, I was pretty much, when I worked up there, I was at this place called Taste Creek Apartments. Man, they had double glass doors, 2 sets upstairs and 2 sets downstairs. Downstairs, it was so cold. Even upstairs, it was pretty cold. It's like we'd have the thermostat set up to 100 some degrees. You couldn't even feel it. It was that cold all the time. We were going through winter.
Oh, wow.
It was not nice. I hated it.
It's starting to rain again.
Oh, no, Red. I think we may be out of the sausages.
I can't believe Red turned you down on food. I never seen that before. That's a new one right there.
Well, she's getting up to the she wants the Vienna sausages or potted meat, or she's getting picky on me. So when you whistled and called her name, she actually jumped off and ran.
Oh man, not this guy again. I know this voice. They hide.
All right. I guess we gotta switch up here.
I know. Nah, Mom. You're right up. You're right on the point of my skills. It's the reason why I'm a master chef and a master mechanic. Nobody does it like me. Nobody. I promise.
So you're a master. You can be a master at something.
Doesn't mean you're good at it.
A master screw up.
Yeah, there you go. That one's a work in progress. I haven't got my certifications yet on it.
Yeah, the strange thing is you can never work on a vehicle and become a master certified mechanic because it's just a matter of taking some tests.
Yeah. Well, like most now, it's like it's all online. You don't have to touch your car to get your certifications. You just have to pass the test, like you said. And then you actually get out here. The people that do get these certifications get these big jobs where they have to actually go work on them. You know, how do you twist a bolt?
That's totally different. Guarantee it. From just taking a test.
But it does help if you actually work on a vehicle, then go and take the test. But they only allow you to take like a total of 4 tests every like 4 months or something like that. But I found a way around that. You can take 4 for gasoline or automotive, 4 for diesel, 4 for aircraft, 4 for small engine repair. But you really have to hump it because they only give you a limited time per test. So if you actually know what you're doing first, then the answer just pop, right into your head.
I wish I had that kind of skill, but I'm bad for getting started on something. And about a week after of getting into it, the interest drops immediately. And I could be really into it too. I don't know. It's a personality thing I have. I like getting started on stuff. I just don't like finishing stuff. Except food. Food, I'm really good at finishing. Once I start food, I've always finished food.
Yeah, I have no problem with food at all.
I'm about to go get something to eat here in a bit.
Yeah, that's right. Here we go. You got to come get it. Nobody will say anything to you. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You don't have to be scared. I'm going to make you get up here. You're not going to get off easy.
She got that?
Yeah, I had to break out the pot of meat to get her back up here.
You know that song, Dog Named Red?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The one about the prison?
Yeah. I've listened to that 2 or 3 times going to work. Pops on Y2 Country.
Are you still asleep yet? Because you never do this. You're always up here before I can even get it open.
You want me to pay you $20 about it?
Nah. Mm. You see, this is the part that's almost unfair. She bribes me like this every time. Mm.
Yeah,
If I'd have plans later today, I'd be okay.
me and Rosanna will come home.
I eat about enough for about 2 people. That's fair, right? Should be plenty.
See, I've come up with a new diet plan. I get what I want to eat, and Red eats half of it.
There you go. Half the calories, twice the taste.
Ooh.
And I can't say that. My mom always sends me back with a bag full of goodies. Which, I love the goodies while I'm up here eating them. I just don't like driving them up here. Like, there's something about it. Just, I feel like it's going to spill out in the car or I'm going to ruin it somehow. Of course, I have 2 armsfuls. So. It's just moving.
Yeah. Everybody will be at Sanders but the kids.
She made chicken livers last time. Man, they were good. A little bit of sauteed onions on them. I'd go for some of those Hawaiian, what is it called? You take a Hawaiian roll, put Spam on it and pineapple. It's good stuff.
Oh my God, I love Hawaiian rolls with anything on them. Take them and split them open and put that little bit of cheese and ham on it.
Oh yeah.
And roast it just a little bit. Oh,
a little bit of poppy seeds on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, Okay, that's it. I've got to go get food.
I
I've
had
started
paid-
as far as I can. I'm hopping off, guys. It's good having you. Y'all take it easy. See y'all.
All I got left is syrup. Take it easy, unbuttered.
Hey, I'll
Have a
take what I
good
can get. You email me that syrup, I'll make a video on it.
That's all I
Guy
got
eats
left.
mysterious syrup.
Just syrup.
Yeah, it's good seeing you on here, and you're welcome to my chat. Well, of course, everybody is. Anytime.
Only if I can get a wrench. All right. See you, boys. See
You
you, chat.
got
That's Sandra's son. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that.
We had two of them in here today. Only supposed to get to a high of 75. Let me see what mine is, Linda. 73 and rain. Ooh. Pulled pork in the crock pot, cook slow all day, nice and slow. Oh, it might not get done if it's here. Then there's Unbuttered's channel. If you don't know him, click on it. What's going across your screen right now? Oh,
I am pretty sure I do have him. Let me double check it. Oh, no, I didn't. Shame on me.
oh God, I'm going to take a nap.
Take a nap.
Yeah,
What good is that?
it makes me feel better.
I'm
check.
worried. Hey, go ahead.
I'm going to check my eyelids for holes most of them.
I don't have to worry about checking my hours. It scares me. Makes me realize how much I do actually stay on here. The last I looked, I was at 230,000 minutes for the last 28 days. That's just not healthy. But it makes me feel good.
Yeah, there was two of them in here. The other one took off to Mom's to go eat. We started talking about it.
What was his name?
Well, he actually had his real name in there, so I ain't gonna say it. Considering everything.
Oh, okay. I was thinking what his channel name was.
Yeah, he had that at his real name, which I'm shocked because I thought he changed that.
Well, what was his channel name?
His channel name was his real name, so I think
Oh,
Gilbert. Gilbert's what's on there, like Gilbert the cartoon character.
okay. No, I don't think I have him.
But it's been gone a long time ago. That was hours ago. I don't have the link.
Yeah.
But I think it might accidentally start scrolling across the screen here. It's just a hunch I had. He's the youngest. He's the baby.
Well, Sandra's probably got his link. Like she did on Unbuttered, which I thought I had. Of course, I may have had and got dropped by YouTube and they do that crazy purge stuff.
I gained a wonderful daughter-in-law about 2 years ago. She's just one of my own.
Even some of the people that I think I have that's been on for a long time, I have to every once in a while click and check to make sure that they're still actually there. It's too bad you gotta actually do that.
Chris just put out a video, trapped chicken.
Oh, did he get another kitty cat?
I don't know. I think it might literally be really a trapped chicken. I ain't sure yet.
Yeah, that just popped up on my screen just a about 15 seconds ago, about 20 seconds after you said it. It's like, poof, it was there. I'll have to check into that later.
That's crazy. It shows Grizz's video, and on my phone, and right below it, the first ad is "Ever date a rich woman? FindMyMatch.com. No charges to browse pictures."
Yeah, that's something Grizz would say.
That's the ad.
I think I made it almost through your whole show last night. Well, whatever time it was, you see me stop typing. That's when I went out.
I do it all the time in live stream.
I normally never do.
I can most of the time get the ZZZZZ in there right before I go out, most of the time, but not all the time. I hear you say a lot of times, "Good night, Rick." When you say that ZZZZ.
Yeah, when I see the Z's in there, it's like, "Good night, Rick." Because I know when you put that in, that's your last stroke.
Yeah, I could only reach one key with one finger.
Oh, yeah, and that's easy to find, too.
Right there. Oh,
yeah.
Sandra's got a new grandbaby. Gonna be born.
Oh,
Thanksgiving,
congratulations.
November.
So you said that the other day, didn't you? Well, congratulations again. Just in case I didn't say it last time. That's a great name. Oh,
fat turkey baby.
Rick's Red Bull fun.
I haven't drank one of them lately. I think I still have one in the refrigerator, maybe. And I know I saw them in the trunk. I just go for it.
See, if I drink something like coffee or Red Bull or some type of energy drink, that will make me more tired than not having anything.
Right.
Water is my secret.
The Red Bull will jack me up. But the coffee in the morning, like right now, I could go lay down and go to sleep. I just drank a half a pot sitting here all morning.
Yeah. I've tried that Red Bull and stuff, but after a few hours, then you get a crash off of it.
Mm-hmm. So mix it with Absolute vodka. Oh my God, drink that all day long. Talk about a water weight drug.
I've actually done that.
I have too for days and days.
I don't know about days, but I've done it for like one night or something like that. You know, I always crash. That's one way for me to get some good sleep. So, what kind of plans you got for today there, Rick?
Well, I was going to do some stuff out here, but I had no idea it was going to rain. So I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I see the raindrops behind you. And from here, it actually looks like the sun is shining. Everything looks so bright and pretty. Oh, you just noticed my name changed?
Mm-hmm.
Only because I came out here with a Trump mask on. I just had to do it.
Oh, wow. Check this out. That's Brittany's new niece.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's a brand new one, too. Trying to keep the right in the way. Brand new niece. Ain't that as cute as it can be? Who had a Trump mask on? Bobby did twice.
Well, that's only because Dietrich missed it, and somebody was bugging me to do it again. Muggsy,
Muggsy.
you didn't get a notification?
I know they're terrible. YouTube is. I guess I need to start putting them in Messenger. I used to do that all the time, but they got better for a while.
Yeah, that'd be so much time consuming and stuff. I pretty much have it set up to where people will check my channel and just assuming I'm on.
Thank you, Sandra. Have a good day.
Have a good one there, Sandra.
Brittany told me you were. Well, dang. I don't know what to do. I mean, sometimes they go all out. It'd be 40 people here, and the next time 20, and the next time 10. You never know. You never know from time to time what's going to happen with the notification. I guess I need to put them all on Facebook.
Well, as many hours as I stay on here, I see the numbers roll down to maybe 10, jump back up to 20, 25, slowly go down. New group come in, or people come back and say, "Are you still on?"
Yeah. No. Hazelnut. Long time no see, Hazelnut. God, it's good to see you.
Oh.
She used to come in every morning. We'd talk all kinds of junk. It was funny. She's hilarious.
Okay. I seen Hazel and got confused.
Hey, Picarica. I ain't looking forward to it. I'm glad we got the rain. My grass was way too dry. It needed rain. I just didn't know it was going to cool off this cold. Most of the time, we get rain here. It's like the humidity goes through the roof. It's like 90 degrees as soon as it stops. It's hotter than it was before it started. I'm going to get ready for my day and get some food and then the gun range. Oh, cool. Go check out the new gun for Emily. Awesome. Brittany. Rick, I think you got it wrong. What did I get wrong? Hey, these raindrops keep falling on my head. I'm under the shed. They can't be falling on my head. I love that song, though. Oh, that ding-a-ling's loud. And these earbuds.
I know. I gotta go in the settings and stop that.
I have mine, but they're silenced. I don't know how I did it. I can't remember. They still happen.
I just gotta go into my settings. I just keep forgetting to do it.
Rosanna, Deidre, Shuri, Linda, Muggsy, Hazelnut, XOXO, Pink. Take on me, take me on. Mm-hmm. Morning, Mary.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
Doing great. Don't bite back. Doing great. Bite. Don't bite back. Doing great. Bite. All right. She's talking to Bite Alive that time. I like the rain. It gives me an excuse to be lazy. Not that I need one. Chris, what was the deal with your chicken? I got the video pulled up right here. I've been talking about you in your video.
Oh, talking about, yeah, that's not good.
Not that I need one. Me either, Grizz. I can be lazy all day. I'm gonna take a nap as soon as I get through lapping up all this maple syrup that's left. I think I will anyway.
Yeah, it kind of had me worried. I went to Hazelnut's channel and all I seen was guys.
I think Hazelnut might have a couple of channels.
Could be the one I'm on is somewhere 700 and some people, I think. Dang, what the heck? Diana went live.
When?
About 45 minutes ago.
Well, dang, wonder why she didn't tell us.
I don't know, especially changing her time like that. She had done some before, I know in the past, that she'd come on at 11 because about 4 o'clock they go out and eat on Saturday.
She's been live.
Yeah, I think she went live at 11, but I didn't get a notification from that one.
Me either. I would have saw it on my screen. Look at the phone right in front of me.
I just noticed when I was off checking out Hazelnut off to the right hand side, I seen that she's live. You know, it only got 6 watching people.
That's what we should do right now.
Yeah, let me pop it up and get the link in here.
Put the link in there and we'll all go watch Diana do some art today if y'all feel like it. If you don't mind, it'd be mighty nice of you if we could show her some support. We should dance. I know Hazel.
Yeah,
Hazel.
I keep trying to train the poor gal.
We're going to call it a Pickerick Raid. We're going to call it a Pickerick Raid right there. Bobby just put the link in. Please go to Diana, Artfully Yours Diana. She'll be doing some art on the screen, doing some kind of making it. And let's all go and show her some love.
Yeah.
Say Pickerick Raid.
Yeah, the name is Challenge Me What to Paint. So
love you, Rosanna.
You challenge her to paint something and she will go ahead and pick between the different challenges and do one of them.
Everyone say love raid from Pickerick when you click on that link.
Dang, pop-ups. I think at the rate she's going, she's trying to get the hours, and she's thinking at the rate that she's going at this point, which I told her she'll get better. She's hoping to get them by November.
Let's all go there, please. Say hooray, Pickericky. Hooray, Hazelnut. No way, bro. It's so good to see you, Hazelnut, too. It really is. Thank you guys for coming today. I really do appreciate it. Please click on Artfully Yours Diana's link right there and let's go show her some love. Greatest community on YouTube, guys. Till we meet again.
Yeah, what he said.
Have a good day.